awkwardly.
Yeah, I mean,
Sorry.
it happens.
Oh my
No.
god. Oh
I
my
just started the
God.
recording too. Are you serious?
Yes!
The first thing the recording saw was the fucking trade flag at the screen.
I'm so glad.
Oh my gosh. To start things
I
off
think that's
first.
the way.
Oh, it's terrible way to begin things. To start things off first, we will go over concepts as explained by Zarius, because you did ask that question about him. You did ask him like what concepts are.
Yeah,
Like
on my list is Zarius concepts, Regulus advice, Heinrich advice on limit chaining.
Yeah, so the limit training you got from the limit training in the known concepts thing is from Heinrich. Regulus advice will be done right after I do the concepts by Zarius part, 'cause that's just general lore stuff, and the Regulus thing is just direct advice to you as Iovitus.
Okay.
Okay, but for everyone now that was here. Well, first, what's your passive perception, George Asana?
I think it was 16. Let me double check.
Wow.
16, yeah.
Second here? Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. It's fine. There we go. First, we'll go over the Zarius. I'm not going to use his voice right now because this would have been done like during the game. I guess during your travel when you radioed into him. Concepts. I will paste this in chat, of course, in the lore chat as I read it out, so you'll have free to read along. Because I did say I would do that. I wanted to wait till I was reading it actively as well to explain it. There you go. Concepts are ideas, systems, beliefs, or structures in place that comprise known reality. They are at the core of almost every possible thing in some way, shape, or form. The more well-known and well-understood a concept, the more prominent it probably is. Take time, for example. While it is not down to a science how time functions, it is generally known that time exists, that moments pass, and events progress. There are many concepts. Some are smaller facets of a much more grandiose concept. For example, time once again. The concept of time, for those unable to fully utilize the core concept, would be the aspect of rewinding on its own, just turning back the proverbial clock, or of freezing time forever long at whatever range. This is why certain entities encountered, especially deities, are as powerful as they are. Their age and comprehension of concepts is far deeper and more complex than mortals. Their brain structure, their connection to existence will always be different, and it gives them an edge. By harnessing, creating, or altering concepts to suit a need, and by learning how to truly comprehend what that concept entails, an individual becomes a part of that concept. They become an aspect of the core fundamentals of existence. These individuals become more than an individual. They become something of a force of nature. And that is the general overview of what concepts are.
Interesting. So these are things that can be used by people?
Yeah, that's what limit chaining and channeling are. They're just concepts that have been partially harnessed.
Hmm.
And that's also in canon why Oradnus is as advanced as they are, is because their people were able to understand that earlier on than I get almost anyone that's like not a god or like dragon or something.
Okay.
Yeah, that is that. On to Regulus speaking. I mean, of course, this was, I'm saying it out loud, but this would be a message provided to Iovitus individually, of course. When you would contact Regulus for advice before you kind of go into your mission Radio Darkness mode, where your Citadel's prioritize more on the mission at hand rather than speaking to those on the home front. Regulus would reach out to you, and he would mention. I would say that the way he reaches out is a bit different than just the link to your mind. It's almost an astral projection of himself, as he is an old, feeble man. Oh, correction, sorry. This is important, Regulus. The way he reaches out to you instead is almost a puppeteered version of himself. It is a puppet copy of himself that appears in the Citadel with you, kind of discussing with you your general tactics and planning, which is how we'll, canonize how you handle your strategy stuff earlier on. This puppet of Regulus will appear kind of on board, not appear, but be transported on board the Citadel as you're leaving the core area, assist you in planning for the upcoming event. And then as you kind of pace and walk with him, he will he will mention to you, I sense a lot of turmoil in you. Resolve yourself. The actions you take do not warrant a disdain for yourself. All that you do is to ensure the sovereignty of mortals is not encroached upon. These nations and groups that wish to bring us down or limit our expanse see the small picture. It is our responsibility to see the big one, and work with those that want a future free of celestial clutches. I am far older than most people I know, and most people you know. But I hope you are aware that, even despite what I have said, know that every life you will take, and you have taken, is still worthy of remembrance. A life they dedicate to their ideals just as you fight for yours. We all want the fighting to end, but we want to be free more than that. So live your life knowing all the rage focused at you, focused at us, and so that our people can live carefree. Try to find inner peace knowing you, however small part you think you play, are going to make this new age possible. Make the great lives our people live possible. You ensure outside forces cannot meddle in their lives, that they are free. And with that, he will depart the citadel. His puppet of him will depart. I'll put this one in session talk, because this is in lore. This is just a dude.
It's just a dude? He's not just a dude.
dude.
That counts. He's a wise dude.
Okay, I'll put it in lore. I'll put it in lore.
Oh,
You had that written out. So
It is. These are written in my little private channel I have in my server.
I say that's lore.
Okay, that's fine. I'll leave it in there, and I'll put a little note there. Pink.
Thank you.
No problem. Now, on to the actual recap of our session, dear gamers.
Also, hi Matt.
Who?
Hey, what's up?
Matt's here. When last we
Yes,
left
you do.
off... It's on stream, please. When last we left off with the Adjunct Assembly, your group had just finished diverting themselves to their many different stations across the core. The Ministry calling upon those in the military for a planning to counteract the Third Aegis' aggression. Those of you in the Assembly that are not military spent your times advising or assisting in the relocation of those afflicted or of your allies across the city. Eventually the time came when you all had drinks and were merry. You laughed. Things were spoken in confidence and in trust. A cookout to celebrate the upcoming campaign and many other things was held, where Heinrich announced his child would be due in 2 months. We congratulated him. For the first time, Sana met Zephyr's daughter, and they played for the entirety of the cookout, unable to allow Sana to leave for his own devices, or be alone as he so sought. When the festivities came to an end, so did a lot of the more relaxed nature of people, as you all found yourselves being split once again. The campaign against the Third Aegis beginning, a 6-month time crunch imposed upon those in the military to make their move, to bring victory. In the downtime, additional forces were recruited, especially 2 notable individuals who would become almost sub-commanders amongst the forces under Iovitus and Mori. One named, or I guess one aptly named by his recruiter as Shaggy, and the other being a large man hired by Iovitus' second-in-command Felix by the name of Vegrish. Both very capable in their own rights, both of very different states of mind. The forces boarded the plane splitter, the named citadel provided to Iovitus, and a departure began. A journey that saw the forces, find it real quick, take roughly 2 weeks to establish the operating area, to get the logistic outpost provided by the Ministry up and running, to gather intelligence. 2 weeks passed, and he discovered that the Third Aegis is supposedly located in a quarry just northeast of your logistics outpost. Far closer than you had originally thought, but with how they move and how they are concealed, there are no surprises, or there are many surprises rather, as to what they are capable of. We ended off with our military force beginning their strategy meeting to scout and plan how best to take this core from the Third Aegis and begin what is hopefully a long and successful campaign. But before we get there, I will bring us over to our crew over in the core still. And I will move just Morpheer and Zephyr to this map. You all have kept busy these past 2 weeks or so since your companions departed from the core for their mission. Things are, of course, a lot quieter. Even Ishmael, who's usually around during moments such as these, is not present. So it really is just the two of you sitting atop the assembly spire, or the adjunct spire, working and waiting.
Occasionally, Zephyr will make a little paper airplane and just throw it at Morpheus' head and act like he didn't do it.
The plane just goes through his head.
You know, fun sometimes.
I wouldn't want the plane to crash into my own head and crumble.
That's the point. That's why I made the plane and threw it at you.
Well, I guess.
Throw another one.
He lets it hit him this time.
Yes! Thank you, Morpheus.
You're welcome, Zephyr.
Zephyr will promptly get back to work.
Adjunct Mind comes to you. Your, of course, personal arcane consciousness is always there, but he comes to you this time with a flood of information. Reports and sightings of something from across the material plane, almost like windows appearing in your periphery, but in the back of your mind all at the same time. Detailed descriptions of something appearing in the stars. However, the circumstances regarding this event are peculiar. And Adjunct Mind will remark, it is the peculiarity of this event that would not typically draw my ire. This event and its peculiarity did draw my attention.
So, wait, what exactly are we looking at?
You're looking at reports and sightings of something that was seen across the material plane from all of Oradnus' outposts. Something appeared in the stars, they said.
Oh, okay.
Is there like a main area, or is it just all around Oradnus?
From what I can gather, this event is just causing a huge commotion across the entirety of Oradnus' known location of the plane. Those who see it say it looks like a red star.
Star. Has there been any prominent locations, like a really heavy concentration of it anywhere, or it seems
For the
to
sake
be
of things, I'll say it is nighttime, and you're free to go.
During the night?
I'll say it is nighttime, and you're free to go look outside if you'd like.
Flying out to our balcony or window to go look. Whoa!
Oh, hey, that's fucking.
Whoa! That's so cool!
That is how Oradnus looks at night. It has got these glimmering, almost like star-like rotating patterns that illuminate the sky and the area around it, like spotlights, but across the entire city.
If any of you orc folks want to see, I'm streaming still, so.
As you look outside,
I don't see that.
now you guys are on the core map. As you look outside up in the sky, both your own perception, please, or one of you can roll at advantage, your choice.
Go ahead.
What's your perception? What's your modifier?
My perception rolls at an 11. Plus 11.
Plus 11? Oh, I have a plus 10. I can give you advantage for that.
Okay. Whoa! Morphia, look! It's...
Oh!
That's what... Oh, yeah.
While the stars are always bright, some even differently colored than normal stars you've seen in the area, one does stand out. bit brighter than the rest, a lone red speck amidst the black void above you. And with that roll, it is almost, you want to say like triangular in shape, which is a peculiar shape for a star to be. But then again, it could be the distortion of the light and the distance it takes for this light to reach your eyes.
Wow. It's just so beautiful.
DM.
Yes.
As Morpher being a person who studies the astral space, does this seem unusual to him?
Roll me either history or, I'll say nature, your choice.
History or nature? +7 to history. Ooh, low roll.
From what you can gather, this is unfamiliar to anything you've seen before. It is oddly alien, you want to say, more so than anything in the astral plane might have been. A red star.
Can I slip into the ethereal plane real quick and see if it somewhat resembles the same there as it does in the material plane?
You can indeed. And with the guidance by Zephyr's previous sightings, the red star is still there in the ethereal plane. It is almost a persistent dot in that exact same spot.
I'll come back out of the ethereal plane for you, Zephyr. It seemed like Morpher just kind of disappeared, then reappeared without going anywhere.
Morphy, was it there? Was it there too?
Indeed it was, which is quite interesting. This is different. Something's changed within the last few days of these reports. When did these reports start coming in?
Roughly, here a brief pause. 15 minutes ago.
Very recent.
And you, with your eyes on it, Zephyr, watching the star wink out in that moment.
Oh no. That's a fucking chill down my spine.
And oddly, at that exact moment, although it is nighttime, it seems to get a little brighter outside, as if whatever, solar light was coming in from, the sun might not be above the sky, but there's still a persistent light that kind of reflects off of the moon for. Almost as if that light gets a bit brighter. And you would hear, at this point as well, from Dr. Magic Mind, it is said that the hemisphere where the star first appeared, the reports came in that the sun itself seemed to dim for a moment.
That's
So. Could be some strange magic that draws power from the sun.
Oh wait, I was wrong with the timing. It was not 15 minutes. It was about 5 hours. Sorry.
Oh,
not 15 minutes. That's my bad. Sorry.
Yeah. So this might be some sort of magic for drawing power from the sun.
Stand by. Receiving reports that on the other side of the hemisphere, when the star just now vanished, there's a brief blackout of solar light.
Oh.
Brief blackout.
It appears that the truth seekers.
An entire blackout.
It appears that the truth seekers are taking the lead on the investigation, but the ministry is as well trying to claim their own stake on this for security purposes. I will keep you informed as things progress. And Adjunct Mind kind of fades away.
Him?
Yeah.
Would I have had any recollection of some type of astral spell being able to do something like this, or something of similarity?
Roll me Arcana.
Ooh. We have a +2 with that. Ooh.
20. I will say with that, the effects of this star appearing and vanishing are even still unforeseen in any magic you've heard of across most of what is known in Oradnus. I mean, there's certain spells that, of course, can block out the sun, ability for it that can eclipse the moon, and things like that, for even those in the administration. However, the closest you can gather to anything suddenly appearing and vanishing like that would potentially be some sort of, like, planar travel spell of sorts. It could possibly have residual effects on whatever plane it is alien to, the source, but that's all you can really gather.
That case. And it's the middle of the night.
It is indeed, yes.
What do you think we should do, old friend?
Well, the ministry is concerned about it as. What do you get that bat?
Spat.
I don't think he's it.
I'm gonna use him temporarily. He can type his back.
Oh, well, the ministry is concerned about this, so it might be worth looking into.
Should we tell the others?
The others, as in the others in the assembly, or
Like V, Mori, Sana?
I'm sure they're too busy focused on their battle plans. It might not be of something of major concern yet. If it comes to such, it'll probably be better to notify them. But for now, we don't know what it is or what effect it has. But best not distract them from their ongoing preparation of the battle.
That's why you're wise, old friend.
Thank you. But for the time being, we ought to keep a lookout for such events. Whether that be us or anyone else in the spire. Keep tabs, as for now it has happened. Oh, damn.
Yes.
Per the reports, does it seem like it's showing up at a consistent rate, or it seems kind of random?
From what Adjunct Mind showed you, it appeared 5 hours prior to them informing you, and then vanished as you were watching it just now. It's only appeared one time.
Oh, okay.
So it was just up for that long. We only had just now got the reports to go look at it.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Well, then for the time being, keep either one of us or someone out here for the remainder of the evening. Keeping an eye out on them, as I'm sure the Adjunct Mind will send us any reports of it happening again, but considering it was first spotted 5 hours ago, I don't want it to be too delayed again. I think we might have to just simply wait till it appears again.
Hopefully we have more to work with by then. In the meantime, I might want to send a messenger to the other side of the hemisphere to see if people are okay with solar blackouts. That sounds positively dreadful. They might need help.
Perhaps. Hopefully all is well.
You just head back inside?
Head back inside.
Alright. You all head back, or you all, both of you head back inside.
You all.
You begin to work on, of course, contacting the other side of the hemisphere. Morpheer himself returned to work as well. However, this event occurred a few hours after the conflict in the Deadlands had already begun. We jump now back to... Where is it? I lost my song. There it is. We jump now back to those of you on board Plane Splitter, as you've just received reports that the Aegis are possibly in this quarry, just northeast of you.
Well, boss, what are your orders?
So we just got this report that, like, oh, there might be something out there.
Yes, you were told that from what some of the civilians spotted, at least in this area, they did see some of the Aegis scouts returning back to that side of the Deadlands, toward that quarry area.
Okay. If we can, I would like to scout before any of us go down there. I would like to do something about going to check out and pre-scouting that area beforehand, just to make sure it's not a trap, just to make sure there's an actual entrance to the tunnels there.
Would you care to send plane splitter above, or would you deploy ground forces?
I want to maybe split the difference and put plane splitter right here, maybe?
Okay.
If we can get people to scout, or the beetles, the prototype tremor beetles.
Let's see here. They could. The quarry is not, of course, 30 miles long, but you definitely could. It would take a few hours, but you definitely could have the beetles systematically scan the quarry and see what they can find, or they can relay back to Mori, of course.
I think it would be best to get information as much as we can before we just jump down there.
And I'll say, as you are kind of bringing this notion up to everyone in the briefing room, Felix will chime in and go, boss, if you want me to go down there with a scouting party, I can do that too. Or I can just be on standby nearby. Your choice. I'm eager to get in the action.
I know you're eager for action, but best not to jump headfirst into things we have no knowledge of yet, especially since it's taken so damn long to find them. Mori, do you have anything that could go down there and kind of get the lay of the land for us?
She's typing.
So, boss, what's I saw the reports about these third Aegis fellows, but what's the whole deal with them exactly? Are they like up to snuff? Are they going to be a real challenge in combat, or like what's going on with them?
I wish I had more information for you on that, but frankly, we don't know a whole lot. I will give the information that we have about how the foot soldiers, probably not difficult. Veterans are more standardized fighting force. Shock troopers might have to engage. Don't know about their numbers. I'll talk about Field Marshal Cantello, and to absolutely avoid engaging monarchs.
Alright, so this Cantello fucker's our objective then. We take him out, you get your victory, right, boss? Cushy seat in the ministry. I can see it already, you and your fancy dabbled robes and everything.
Oh, don't, not yet. I gotta get there first, Felix. I do appreciate it, but we have to do that first.
I've known you how long? So you're gonna get there.
She gives him a look that is like affectionately harsh, like a come on sort of thing, but
Sorry.
There's a little smile. Best if we had the troops on standby. My beetles are done. Just a prototype for now. It'll take maybe an hour for the beetles to get there, since their movement is limited. Okay. Well, we could have a unit on standby. I'm not sure how much fighting or action there will be at this time. We don't really even know what we're going into there. Just that there were troops around that area. I want to send Maury's beetles and I guess have a unit on standby. I'm not good at this shit. I'm Lex. I'm not a war person.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Good idea.
Alright, boss, we'll leave that part to me. I'll take 1,000 of my own. We'll stay nearby the beetles in case something goes south.
Sounds good.
Right on. Oh, and I believe if you need anything for your tech stuff, I think that Ishmael fella's good with constructs. He's been working with Mori from what I've seen on something or other.
Turn to look at Ishmael if he's there.
Oh, he's not. He is somewhere deeper in the Citadel, working in whatever lab he is set up, whatever room he's requisitioned and set up a lab in is where he is currently.
So she looks around to see if Ishmael's there, notices that he's not, and is going to reach out with the communication stuff that we have.
You got the telepathic link. It's just a telepathic link.
Yeah, the telepathic link, and say, Ishmael.
You get a response. Yes, over the circle. Can I help you? What's going on?
How are your constructs doing? How is your work proceeding?
I think if I can get a battle example or two might do good. But they're coming along. They aren't battle ready yet, but I've got about 100 I'm working on. They just need a bit. I just need to witness some combat from experienced soldier eyes.
If you want an example of something, we are sending troops down to the ground.
Oh, wonderful.
Moment.
I in the process of working with Mori, when I'm working with the Beatles, I did assist in making a small batch of my own. I'll send them amongst her own to kind of watch things, and they'll just hang around wherever you guys are going.
Sure. Anything to help you progress?
Alright, I'll send them right now. Are you going right now?
Yes, we are preparing to send them down now.
Alright, I'll send them down now. And then the link shuts off, and you... well, you would see, of course, 100 of these small little electronic beetles come, like, zooming down the corridors and swirl around Mori, almost like a whirlwind for a moment, and they kind of dissipate into, like, almost invisible flickers of like, glittering, chitinous, metallic armor. And then, like, 50 more of them kind of zoom out and mingle with this bunch, but they're kind of a bit of a brighter, like, almost bullseye red to differentiate them.
Yeah. Okay.
Swarm down.
I will nod, take note of this, look at Felix and say, we're just scouting for now.
Will do, boss mean.
If you need to engage, if you find something, contact, let us know.
Understood. I'd say get Sona and your people on standby as well, just in case, but I'll do my best. I took the quietest bunch I could find.
Of course. We'll be ready. Hopefully, this is the start of something, rather than the silence we've had the past few weeks.
He salutes you. He gets to make his way down towards the deployment zone, as the beetles also kind of flutter out, almost like out through all the open windows there on the side of the city. They flutter out down below. For the sake of time, of course, say 2 hours go by. Not 2 hours, about an hour and a half goes by. The beetles, of course, don't return right away because they are still scanning things, but you would get the ping, Mori, that from what the beetles can identify, they count. It is, of course, they do confirm it as a quarry. They can only give like basic information. They confirm quarry. It's kind of like is quarry yes, is our people yes. Like it's like yes or no check for the most part, and numbers. So it is confirmed that it is a quarry. It is confirmed that there are people there, and the number they give you is roughly 1,500. But they cannot. Of course, these bees are as prototypes kind of differentiate what kind of people they are. But it is estimated that there are about 1,500 people are in this quarry.
Okay.
Quarry.
Mori is typing.
Typing 1 second here. People. Oh wait, here we go. That's the exact information right there. That's the exact information right there. And you know what? To give Richard and Jay something to do, Richard, roll me 3d100 and Jay, roll me 1d100, please. Okay.
Crazy it landed on that, by the way.
Oh,
That is actually really
nowhere
insane.
closer than
Insane in the membrane, indeed.
All right. Well, that is a start. Jovetus is gonna look over at Sana and say, "So, you are the only one among us who has spent
Among us?
time with the Third Aegis."
Oh yeah.
You want to tell us anything about that?
I mean, open up about my trauma.
We can do it in private if you'd prefer, but it is valuable intelligence.
I don't feel comfortable with you in private. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like you can attempt something against me.
Oh my god. What do you know about the Third Aegis?
I won't tell you anything, officer. You can't make me. I know my rights. I want a lawyer.
She inhales sharply, holds the breath a moment.
I'm just fucking with you. Let's see. What do I remember? Hey, disembodied voice that talks to me once in a while. What do I remember?
They ambushed you. They're really good at ambushing. Considering they ambush, Oradnus, so they must be pretty decent at ambushing people. They use numbers and tactics to outmaneuver you, and that's all you know.
Okay.
Because it was a pretty decisive. When the ambush happened, it was over in a matter of hours. To reference, a round in combat during large-scale combat goes by in an hour. Every round is an hour in large-scale combat. So, for it to end in less than 3 hours, they ambushed you pretty hard.
All right. You might want to sit down for this one. They're good at ambushing. They overwhelmed us with numbers. It was over in a matter of hours. According to the disembodied voice in my head.
That's it?
That's it.
You were a prisoner, and that's all you got.
No. I was a prisoner for our team. They imprisoned me for 2 years. Not the enemy. The Allies.
Didn't he get captured by the Third Aegis, Gabe?
They captured him.
But they quickly gave me over, right?
You were held for 1.5 years there, and then you were freed by an unknown unit from the ministry.
Wait, I thought I was imprisoned by our team.
You were then held for half a year by the ministry.
That's not how I remember things.
That was in the intro. I can read the intro for you again. That was in your intro. You have notes archived.
I believe there's some sort of miscommunication between us.
If most of us remember you being imprisoned, that must have been how it went.
Yeah.
I assumed I was imprisoned by
you were
our
imprisoned for nearly a year by an unknown group after a mission went south, and now you spent the last 6 months since your rescue in an interrogation ward in your own empire.
Okay, so that part's still true. All right.
And it wasn't exactly 2 years. It was nearing 2 years, but you were held by the Aegis for 1 year, and then held by your open home for half a year.
Okay. So would I remember anything from the prison then?
They kind of just left you locked in a cage, like a dark cell. Couldn't see much. You heard a lot of troop movement. They were definitely mobilizing a lot back then. Even back then, they were mobilizing a lot of people. A lot more than you assumed you would hear in an imprisonment camp. You must have been somewhere major. And roll me history.
I gotta get my dice out. Gabriel, stop. Stop it. That's 16.
16. Somewhere large and underground. From what you can gather.
Alright. Well, since you asked for it, I guess I'll take you, talk to you, tell you. Oh my god. You're enjoying this, aren't you? Making me drag out my trauma for all the world to bear. But you know what? You're the commanding officer. Here you go. They
You're a
put me in room.
soldier, and I'm asking for intelligence.
Okay. They put me in a room. They locked me in it. I couldn't see shit. I could hear some troops assembling, a lot of them, but we knew that already. Now, if you want, you can check the fucking interrogation reports. I'm sure your commanding officer has them. Didn't he give them to you? All the information they extracted out of me then?
Find it useful to talk to you? To try to? Did you ever speak to anyone while you were their prisoner?
Oh, I have to make a deception for that, don't I, Gabe?
If you would like.
Wait, isn't that when Damney talks to me?
That's up to player interpretation. If they believe you or not. You can say whatever you want. It's up to player interpretation if they believe you or not.
Okay. No. I mean, sure, every once in a while, I tried to get some information out of the people that brought me, but they tossed the slop in there and closed the door. Once a week, I'd get light inside of that cell. From a torch. I didn't see sun for a year and a half.
How unfortunate, she says, and it's just flat like that.
Wow.
Well then. I'm gonna eye him over. Can I...
I'm gonna cover
Iovitus
myself
does
up
not...
as you look at me.
Iovitus does not trust Sana in the slightest. So him saying like, oh, I was their prisoner, didn't talk to anyone, I know very little. Part of it tracks with, you know, Oradnus doesn't know a whole lot about the Third Aegis. Part of it, she's suspicious. Can I roll insight?
I will say now you can roll insight and now give me roll deception if you choose.
All that was the truth. I would assume that I really broke once my own people started torturing me.
Okay.
In that case, with that, I'd say since he is telling the truth, however much you choose to believe is
Okay.
up to your interpretation.
Mm-hmm. Iovitus gives an exasperated sigh and says, right then. Well, Maury's beetles have uncovered that there are people down there. What kind? Not sure. So, we should probably start getting ready. This is the first tunnel entrance that we have found. There might be more. Can we... Bears got in your garage. I'm sorry.
Fucking
I'm gonna... Bears. Can I contact Felix? I want to contact Felix. I want to pass on the information that Maury's beetles have found. And then I want to contact Ishmael and ask him whether his beetles have uncovered anything different, or if it's about the same.
Okay. You contact Felix. Any kind of response. Hey, boss man. Sorry, I heard your question, but I was a bit distracted there. I mean, it looks, we're still running. Is something different?
I let him know the information that Maury's beetles got, and then ask him, can you tell from your location whether the people in this quarry look like civilians or not?
We're still roughly 20 or so miles out. It's only been an hour, boss. I mean, we're quick, but not that quick.
Sorry, you know, the excitement of things. Alright. Continue. Be careful. Apparently, they're good at ambushes. So while we can see that there are about 1,500 people in the quarry, there are open tunnels and we don't know where any others are at the moment.
Understood, boss. Give us like a half an hour to get there. I'll get back to you in a moment.
Will do. Then we'll contact Ishmael.
He'll report back. I don't believe my boots have found anything just yet. From scanning, they did get a bit of information. I kind of relayed what Maurice Beatles found. There are combatants in there, confirmed combatants in there. They are not the total number of people in the quarry, though. It's only a portion of them are combatants. And the tunnels are confirmed to be mining tunnels, mining shafts. So they are not just random tunnels. They are indeed. It appears to be whatever was once used in this quarry. But who knows? They could still be down there.
Is there a way that we could send beetles into the tunnels?
With what I have right now, they would not go very far. The range on mine is more limited than Maury's beetles are.
Understood. Turn to look at Maury. Can yours go into those tunnels at all?
My thingy.
I nod at Maury. From where we are in this citadel, in Planesplitter, would people on the ground in the quarry be able to see us already? Like, it's a fucking huge citadel, is it not?
They have not as good as invisibility, but they do have a way to like almost chameleon in with the surrounding sky, dependent. Okay. It is not the best. An observant eye would definitely decipher if they had like not a really good, but if they had like someone that was dedicated to just watching the skies and they knew what to look for in a citadel, they could spot you. But like just passing glance, you might look over and think it's just like an odd cloud formation, or like a patch of the dark night sky.
Okay.
But since it is daytime, it would just appear as if someone gets like a passing glance, it would appear to be just a part of the clouds.
Got it. Okay. In that case, can we move Planesplitter closer?
By all means. I'll say about the time you get to Planesplitter. How much closer? You want to get almost above it, or just like right here is good?
Like right there is good for now.
Okay. I'll say at this point in time, about another half an hour, so by the time Ishmael contacts you, we'll go. Arrive at the quarry, looking inside. I see. Looking around. It's a quarry. It's got mining carts, and people are definitely mining in there. I see a few armed, like security people. Nothing militaristic though. It's just that's just a sort of passing glance. Your numbers are right. About a little under 2,000 in here, so checks out, and about half, maybe a little less, are the security type. The rest are the, I guess, workers. Again, I'm not sure what it could be, if they might be in those tunnels, but from the outside in, it looks like a normal, like, quarry boss.
Right. Okay. Is there any way that we could, I don't know, get one of the armed ones to bring back and question?
I'll try, but they're all on the lower levels. We're on the plateau above them. They're all down this lower levels. It would take a bit more time to get some of our boys in position. At about this time, Maury would get a response back from the dealer who sits in the tunnels that there are you ping people in tunnels. I'll put it in the chat real quick, actually. Just so you can get the same time. You all can get the same time. Bing bong. And that would be. There you go. That's what the Beatles ping back to Mori and the rest of the command room.
Okay.
I say carpet bomb.
Oh my.
I mean, a quarry is no city. The plane splitter could indeed, with its power, reduce to like glass and rubble and rock in like an hour or two.
Money for fun.
Bodies for fun.
They cannot. They need to be in their full swarm to utilize their ability to shock people. Because it is like the combined power of all of them kind of stunning things. They do that, but they cannot explode typically. At least not these prototypes. These prototypes are just for scouting and support.
Based on this kind of report, without more knowledge, is it one of those things where it genuinely just seems kind of like this is just a quarry with probably guards? Or like when they say combatants in tunnels?
They're basing this off of probably off of what it's like almost like a relay. Like when they queried people, Ishmael said combatants, and when they found out combatants, this one is pinging that there are people with weapons. They can't differentiate what kind of people with weapons, but it does inform you that they indeed do have weapons in the tunnels. You could, send another notice through. It would take another couple minutes to get the information, but you can send a notice through to the Beatles to ask, I suppose, like how many of them in the tunnels are combatants, kind of like I did before. But that would, of course, take a bit more time. And I will now roll.
Do we know if the Third Aegis has a symbol or a signifying icon of some kind?
It is the combined symbol of the three different kingdoms, or I guess nations that encompass the main force of the Aegis.
You guys could query the Beatles to look for any iconography.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to query the Beatles about how many have weapons in the tunnels, how whether there are any with the sign of the Third Aegis, and how many. I'm gonna let Felix know to stand by, stay hidden.
Okay.
And then I want to turn to Sana and say,
Thana's sleeping right now.
Me.
Sana. Sana rolls her eyes and just slaps him on the back.
Insubordination. You're under arrest.
What do you think we should do?
If I were me, I would take bad intel, lead my troops into an ambush, and let them all die.
She does not look happy at that. She bristles and sets her jaw. And then while these beetles are doing their new round of exploring, she's gonna say, Sana,
Okay.
we're gonna have a talk. Let's go have a talk right now. I'm your commander.
Fine. I'll begrudgingly sit up. Let me just go to the bathroom first.
No.
Uh.
No. We're going to have a chat now.
I mean, you can join me in the toilet. If you want.
No.
Damn.
point
All right.
point off to a room and say, "Excuse us for a moment. We'll be right back."
Okay. You'll exit the room to go discuss.
Mhm.
In that interim of time, Maury, you will get this notice and then get a report from your beetles that the ones in the tunnels are gone. The danger warning is indicating that the beetles themselves are engaged in combat.
How big are these beetles?
They're tiny they're tiny conjures. They have like less than a hit point each.
Oh.
You can late crush them like a normal bug would. Except they're made of like metal and gears.
The
I
prototype
figured
tremor
they
beetle
were,
was
like,
landed.
huge. Just like a monster robot beetle.
Yeah, it says size huge and 100 hit points.
No, that's the full swarm. Each beetle is a tiny construct. When they're in their full swarm, they're a huge sized creature. Because it's 100 of them. But when you kind of scatter across the towns that they are now scouting, they are individual beetles. Or I guess they can sort of like 10 or so. Yeah. Big ass beetle. Hey bro, what y'all got down here? Huh?
Y'all got any military symbols? Well, yeah, don't go running now. Unpeep that shit.
That's all me, baby.
Big ass eyeball comes out.
But you would get that report. And since you're not in the room right now, while you're walking down the hallway, but just the community does come through to the control room, and since only you're in there more, you would hear Ishmael go, some of the workers are moving inside the tunnels right now. Yeah,
I get that, or Maury does?
Maury does, because this is in the command room.
Okay.
And I think it looks like those security people are starting to search the area. I gotta go quiet for a bit.
Ah.
But in that time, Iovitus and Sana, you reach a little side room where you can discuss.
She will open the door and gesture and say, "Sit."
I will raise my hands in a mock defeat and sit down.
I close the door behind us. I go to a table, sit across from him, set my elbows on it, just interlace my fingers, look at him.
I'm gonna take out a ration as I do this and open it up.
Sana, can we speak
Crunch.
freely a moment?
I chew loudly. Permission granted. Oh, granola.
Do you care about this at all?
Define this.
This chance you have at earning yourself another chance at life, your your empire, the people you lost, do you
Crunch.
care about any of it?
Good question.
Works a brow.
Crunch.
And do you have the capability of being serious for even 1 second?
Do I? Probably.
How good to know. If you are going to be here and under my command, you will be helpful. You're a former commander. You need to act like it. If you act like a child, I will treat you like a child. If you act like a dog, I will treat you like a mongrel on the street that needs to be put down, which is currently about where you stand in my eyes.
Crunch.
I do not want you here. You know that. It's very obvious. I try not to hide it. But you are here because I have to have you here. So, You need to act like you are a fucking asset. Do you understand?
So let's see. This entire month, I've been working, doing what I'm supposed to be doing, gathering intel, commanding the troops. And now today, you decide, today the great powerful Io has a problem with Sana. Is that it?
I've had a problem with you since you came back and out of the cell they should have left you to rot in.
So why did it take you so long to speak up about it, huh?
Trust me, I've made my intentions known for a while, but... Gods. We are finally here. We finally have a piece of information, and you do nothing. You are just a burden sitting there as if none of this matters, as if 150,000 people aren't dead because of you. It's almost baffling, really, almost. Do you know, on this great and wonderful ship we have, Planesplitter, do you know that I could feasibly have it arranged for you to be conveniently thrown off the side, pushed off the side, something, and not a single person would mourn you? Do you know that? How does it feel that no one will mourn you when you die? Do you have any interest, any care for that? I could do it and no one would give a shit. Except that idiot who took you out of the grave you were rotting in.
You made
And it would be
one small little
wrong.
error. You shut up now. One little error here. The person that took me out of that rotting grave, as you call it, doesn't care about me as a person. He saw me as a valuable asset. A means to an end to his own promotions. Sure, I get something out of it too, but that's how a transaction works, right? Let me tell you something, Io. When I look at you, when I look at all the anger and hate, and all the pompousness and patriotism and self-loathing hidden deep inside of you, you know what I see? I see me. I see in 5 months from now, when this mission has failed and all the people entrusted to you are dead, I see another little Sana sitting in a cell. You wanna know why? You wanna know why? Because I did the same whole thing you're doing now with my underlings. Not the whole, telling them, everyone's gonna hate you and you should kill yourself, rah, teenager, like you. But I didn't heed warnings. I did some stupid things. I did not sit at my commanding desk 24/7, which you be doing now. But no, instead you're deciding to play, I don't want to say mother. I don't want to say, not teacher. What is the best word? Oh yeah. Full of yourself, douchebag. Your little interrogation that you did with me today, that was all in reports. Reports that you should have read. Stuff that had been interrogated out of me, tortured out of me, and, at first, just asked out of me. Almost 2 years, I sat in multiple different cells, not getting to see the light. Not the light of day, the light. And what do I get when I come back to our country? Our empire. Torture. I get beaten, broken, bruised, and cut, and other things that I cannot say on stream. And then I make it out. And I'm told that I'm a killer. That I'm a murderer. That I did all of this. Have you asked yourself why? Why would I do that? That's not a rhetorical question. I want an answer. Because this entire time, I've been thinking, why would I do it?
You done?
You done?
You are incredible, really. Yes, I've asked myself why you would do it. It has confused me for the entire time since you were arrested, really. Why? What happened? Why would you do that? 150,000 people. Why would you do that? I don't have an answer. The only answer I can think of is that you're not the person I thought you were. What an awful thing that is. But, you're here now. We have a task to do. You've been assigned to help me. I am asking for your help. I will treat you like an asset, if that is what you'd wish. Act like one. What would you do, given our current situation? Don't give me some bullshit about how you'd go in and let all of your troops die.
Alright. You wanna know? I'd pull them out. I'd pull them all out. Send in a few trusted scouts. Strong scouts. Hell, even myself. The less casualties, the better. Don't squander resources. Monitor all the entrances and exits possible. At all times.
Thank you. She opens her mouth as if to say more. Stops herself. Shakes her head. Stands and says, let's get back.
I'm sure they're all dead by now.
I'm not all dead by now. And if nothing else, she's just going to storm out of the room and back to the commander.
As you start walking away, I'm going to grab you by the shoulder.
I twist out from your grasp and snarl at you. It's like, what?
A little detail that's been neglected in all the news about me. You want to know who my second in command was? The person I saw die in my arms? The person I supposedly killed?
No. What? Who?
My fiancé. Why would I kill them?
I don't know. Why would you?
Can you please tell me? And you'll see a tear begin to roll out of my eye as I fall to my knees. Because I don't know.
He looks at you for a long moment in silence, probably unsure, and then is just gonna turn and walk away.
Yeah. I will now go to the bathroom. I did need to go. Or Sana did.
Okay. So I go to the bathroom.
I goes back.
You begin to hear, like, crackling almost in this telepathic link. Boss, are you there or not, boss?
Ah, you got him all killed. Good job.
Felix,
The fuck is going on?
what's happening?
I need minutes. I've been trying to reach you for 20 fucking minutes.
What did he just say?
Tunnels! They're the fucking tunnels!
I will break into a sprint to the command room. Did I just hear him say that he needs... What did he say? I need something?
He's been trying to reach you for 20 minutes and they're in the tunnels.
Okay. I'm gonna sprint and reach out and let troops know to mobilize.
And I'll move you to the battle map.
Oh.
They're going to the battle map. It's time. Death, dismemberment.
I'll let everyone see this because why not?
Loss. Yeah, we can see it. Oh.
Hovering over it doesn't work. Can you show everyone one of these Dark Knight tokens?
Of course.
These guys look cool.
Here are how
a Bloodborne character.
Here are how the Aegis Knights look.
Just like
Whoa.
And here, of course, there's their normal meta arms they have, of course.
Whoa.
just like me.
That's a whole lot just dude.
As you look out over the battlefield, Io, you see below in the quarry half of the slope where you can assume Felix was.
Felix.
The entire part here is rubble that has become a slope downhill.
Where?
Whatever happened in this area, this entire half of the quarry was brought down, and his forces were dragged into the center of the pit. And he is now surrounded on the battlefield.
Okay.
And I will say, with having to mobilize so quickly, the only ones able to move would be, looking at your numbers, probably the force given to Sana and the elite units you just hired, as the rest of them were at a half kind of battle-ready stance while you guys were scouting.
Okay.
So you have at your disposal, I believe, only about 1,000 to 1,100 soldiers at total. I will put you on the map, actually, because this is an important part for large-scale combat, that you yourself can be engaged in combat. However, you do lose half of your health for every hour you were in combat. But it does give your units the advantage of heavy ordnance for the most part, which is a flat +2 to all their rolls. And I will now show you the ones in Felix's force that have died from this ambush that has occurred. As you get a lay of the land a bit more, begin to know the troops, you do see some of those that have fallen into this pit are not moving. And I will put on the map Sana's token. Mori, would you be going onto the battlefield as well? I will ask as well. And you are free, of course, to arrange yourselves in a moment here. Alright.
This is an Elden Ring song, right?
It is. This is a, I believe. Let me check. I have it saved actually in there. This is Beast Clergy.
Oh, nice.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Is it just with the clergyman, or is that with Malekith completely?
This is the mouth. Not the entire. I think it's the entire fight actually. I think it's the entire Beast Clergyman fight. And since I don't actually have an elite soldier token, we're gonna use the we're gonna have to use the enforcer warden token from the other one for the elite soldiers. I will say.
Where's my dragon?
Ah, of course. I will inform you as well that. Oh, too big. That's fine. I will inform you that deploying will take and getting the field will take an extra hour of time. But I do need, unless you guys are working individually to command this, if you guys are all working together, I will need one initiative roll. If you guys are separating yourselves to tackle more objectives, I will need 2 rolls. But you do see that around the exterior, there is a one force of, I don't know, but a few units that are looking to the sky and waiting for you to make your move almost.
Iovitus, your orders?
Lex is thinking, Iovitus is gonna say, they're surrounded, take out the units around them so that we can give them more room.
Understood.
In that case, Sana, you were given a portion of these soldiers. I will give you 300. I'll put you over here.
Okay.
You're not in the map yet. That's where you're going to start at.
Alright.
I'm gonna hide Astorius unless you want Astorius to act individually. I'm gonna hide him for right now.
Nah, I would go down on him.
Oh,
Like,
There you go.
riding him?
well,
Oh my gosh!
Stop, George.
Oh my
Jesus.
god! And I will give you this unit here.
life imitates
Would
art.
you care to have Mori follow you, or have her act individually as well?
I think Mori should follow. I don't want to split us too much.
In that case, I will think. In that case, I only need 2 initiative rolls, one from Sana and one from Iovitus, please.
Where is the initiative button? I lost.
And
Oh,
get
found it.
advantage on the initiative.
Oh, wait, really?
I do.
There you go, Sana. You get a few more now.
Yippee! Yippee!
There we go. That's about right. Is that everyone in there? Oh, I forgot to add my boy. I guess your boy. There he is. There, everyone's in there. That being the case, since this is... also, I will preface this. This was not a planned event. This was a roll based on perception. If they could spot the Citadel with the stealth the Citadel had rolled earlier on. They spotted it and began to scan. That's when they found the bugs, and then all this, of course, occurred. However, I
Nice
think
going now, yeah.
Dang. Dang.
Me personally?
So, you are now allowed to arrange yourselves around this upper layer, not in the pit exactly, but in the upper layer. And you will arrive where you are at the beginning of the next round. However, yeah, so just move yourself, Io, Mori, or I guess move yourself, Io, and I will move the enemies around depending on how things will happen this round. Yes, please.
And we can move anywhere around the light yellow.
Around this around like this exterior area, anywhere you want around this exterior area, just not inside like this pit area.
Okay. I want to go to the other side. I'll go over here.
I'll move over there. And since this was not a planned combat, there will be no rolling for your battle plan. So it'll be this also working as your tutorial for large. I think it's one of the only 2 large scale combat fights happening in the entire thing. So this is working as your tutorial. So it will just be straight D6 roll for the entire. My mouse! I'm trying to get more up there. I keep swiping too far up. Oh my god! There we go. It's like zoom up and down. But yeah, so it will just be straight D6 rolls for you in this. This will keep it easy for right now, so you get used to that part. And you, Mori, and Astorius will give your units a +4 when they roll your D6.
Wait, so I roll a d6?
Not yet. You're about to in a second here, though.
Okay.
And just so you're aware, every I believe I can remember. I actually my notes now. I haven't done large. I'm so nervous. I haven't done large combat in a long time, guys.
You made the
It's
sense.
just like Lich King. It's just
I
like
know.
Lich
I
King,
haven't.
bro.
It's been ever since Lich King. This has
It
feet.
has been a while.
This is not supposed to be measured in feet. It's supposed to be in miles.
Oh, it's almost been a full year.
Yeah, right? It's insane.
What?
Yeah.
Like the 11-10 month mark.
This is Yep, there you go. Or just half a mile too far. Each round you can move 3 miles, which is an hour of like combat travel. There you go. That should be proper now. Yeah, there we go. Which is pretty much the whole quarry because it's about 3 miles in size. However, where's my turn tracker? I lost my combat tracker. I love this. We're gonna go over to here. I have to just roll 1, 2.
Relax!
We're gonna find out.
Quick question, Gabe.
Yes.
Are these guys are Oradnus guys?
Nope. These are the guard, the normal security guards of this place, and these are actually some of the workers that have taken up arms to fight against Oradnus as well.
This doesn't have a token.
I know it's a blank, but it's an NPC token.
Okay.
Wow, they really got overwhelmed.
They got pulled into that big old pit that happened down there.
They are surrounded. Okay. That's all I was confused. Wait, how do they surround?
Oh. Oh no.
Godspeed, people. Godspeed.
Good luck, Commander.
Oh no.
If
You got
guys,
this.
If you guys lose, me and Zephyr will have to get involved. You guys don't want that happening.
Ignore the numbers. Ignore the numbers. I'm just gonna put. This will be. They're not. Oh no! I did that wrong. Not actually dead. Oh my god! I didn't want to do that. Oh my goodness. Oh no! That's that's fine. That's fine. That one is actually dead. Here we go. I'll make this one prone. There we go. Just so I can keep track of it for the ones that are half health. Because I'm rolling really. I'm using their Foundry to roll this, and I'm rolling really bad for the Oradnus guys. Oh my god. Oh, never mind. I was rolling really bad for Oradnus. They have a D6 plus 1 because they're just Oradnus soldiers. They've rolled. All bouts have been below the normal straight D6 from these guys. It's been really bad.
Oh my god.
There we go. Oh wait, he's there too. Bonk. Ooh, Cabal in the field.
The blood splat that was left.
That's the round.
Whoa, okay. Felix's group is getting utterly surrounded.
My boy!
Oh my goodness, that's... Oh, that's real bad. Sana's group is gonna have to try to spearhead to even attempt to get in there.
That's if they make it in time.
Oh yeah, the air forces are being cut off with the brunt of what they've got.
They have just
I
had
hope
to
your conversation with Sana landed really well, because...
Was it worth it? Was it worth it?
Felix's life is in that boy's hands right now.
You're about to learn how to be a commander.
Donk.
Death!
Ooh.
That was it's not what you think. It's
Oh. Oh.
It is just. I keep forgetting my rolls are hidden. Hang on, bruh. There we go. Oh my goodness!
How would Iotis feel that her second command is about to die because she was having a pep talk?
Oh, let's not talk about that.
Here's some good news.
They were also being jammed. Like, the communication was coming in warbled.
Which is not
I
anything you had
mean-
intelligence on at all. The knights are going for Felix, by the way.
Ooh. Ooh.
You bastard.
That is exactly 100 knights, by the way.
Piece of shit!
Brings us to Sana. You are welcome. I mean, yeah, it's him and his like little personal garb, like 25 or so, but for the most part. Sana,
Okay.
you're able
So how
to
much
anywhere
move-
in the exterior of the map. You're able to move to anywhere you want around this exterior. If you want to be right there, you can be right there.
The dark brown part?
Yep, the dark brown.
Okay. Can I move these tokens?
You can. I can move those.
Okay, just to double check, conscripts are ours or the enemies?
Enemies.
Okay. And then
Only good people here.
the puffy jacket dudes are also enemies?
No, those are your guys. Anything wearing
Okay.
like white, like pure white armor are your guys, because your colors are white, golden, like blue. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, these
oh
guys,
yeah,
right?
those are bad. Knights bad. These guys bad, and I guess
Okay.
technically these guys also because they're little militia guys.
Everyone but Felix on the battlefield right now.
For the most part, yeah.
There's this one group that's about to get slaughtered.
That's one group that is getting neglected.
Wait, so I control these guys, right?
Yep, all ones behind you are following you.
Okay, let me move them. Let me move them.
Wait, they
You
can't
cannot.
come down here?
Not yet.
No?
This is them arriving here. They mobilized. This is them reacting in an hour.
Let me move them.
You cannot move them.
Fine. Put one here.
Donk,
Put one here.
donk.
Put one here.
Donk.
Put me.
You can move yourself. You can move
no,
yourself.
All right. I'm gonna leave myself there for now. Can you take this one and put him here? And then, so we can put flank around there. Hopefully that's there. Should we take this guy? No, okay. Take that guy and put him there.
And bam.
All right. So I'm gonna have these guys kind of just like move in
I see.
around. You know, totally.
I see. I hope
And
it's
then
just
I'll
you
move
are
straight for the knights.
understood. I hope it's you are officially in combat now.
Can I not
Okay.
cast any spells? Ooh.
I mean, you can. However, this is an hour of combat. I also organize your soldiers for a second arrival. This is how they would have arranged. They wouldn't have all been stacked up. That's how they've been arranged. And of course, you're on. He's off to the side, but you are on Asturias right now.
Okay.
I would like to cast Misty Step over and over and over and over again.
Sure.
You have that many spell
That's not
slots?
No.
So Iovitus wants herself. This is what Lex, want to do as her character, as the character. God.
As the character?
Yeah. Blah 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 blah. On Astorius, can I see that Felix is surrounded?
You can. You just watched in the past hours you were approaching. Roughly 300 of his forces that were kind of helping him fend off this ambush are wiped out. They do get some kills in return, but most of them are slaughtered.
What I want to do is fly by on Astorius, and while we are flying over, I want to fucking shoot people while Astorius does breath weapon.
By all means. I'm gonna leave a source here so I know.
Hopefully on
Since
enemies.
you are, real quick, since you're working as just a piece of artillery, find it real quick. I lost my numbers for it. Bam, bomb, bam. All right. In that case, when Felix has his turn, since you are helping, he will get a +4 to his rolls. Because you're acting as heavy ordnance to support him right now. He will get a +4 on his attacks for his roll.
Okay.
And you are
He needs it.
Yeah, I want to try and get rid of as many people, like enemies, with breath weapon plus shooting with gun from above.
Pow! Pow!
understandable.
Pow!
I will say these 300 in that case are going to kind of follow your lead and try and break through right over here.
Mm-hmm.
And the rest of them are up to Mori to move around. You can just ping where them to go, Emily, and I will move them.
RTS gameplay style.
Gun! 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 Gun!
Gun! Guns don't kill people.
Or I guess rather here. I guess rather use. I guess right. Use the ruler. That'd be easier. Use the ruler
With
from a unit
guns,
to where you want
pow.
them to go. Kind of like this, and that'll make it easier. I forgot about that. Jumping these boys. This boy, bro's getting jumped.
Damn. Boy is getting.
And Emily, are you
shouted.
going left or
Oh,
right? Where are you going? Going left or right?
The combat engineer takes on 200 soldiers.
I mean, she's
Amen.
out there with the
Like,
boys.
absolute unit.
In that case, I require you are, since you're doing large scale combat, you yourself do not usually attack. It counts as engaging in direct combat. So first, Emily, since you are directly in combat, I do require you to mark off half of your health for fighting for an hour straight, because you are going to be engaging combat for roughly 1 hour. Actually, reminds me of doing that for him as well. Divided by
Just do your max amount of hit points divided by 2. You're at essentially 110, 55 M.
You can also use Foundry as a calculator.
That's true. That's
Yeah,
fine. But yes, I do need you to roll for these normal soldiers, Lex. Just roll me 2d6 plus 2 for one of them.
Doesn't Astorius grant +4?
Oh, that's for Felix's boys. You're helping out Felix right now. This
Okay,
I'm talking
so
about
roll
for back here.
2d6
You're talking about for back
Roll
here.
2d6 plus 2?
Yes, for these guys up here. And I will roll my normal 1d6 minus 1 for these.
Wow, that was really good. Holy
Wow.
shit! Like, wow, it was almost max.
These poor little like militia guys, they're mainly just like miners and workers. They roll a 1 minus 1. They get. They are gone.
Lego.
And then roll me 1d6 plus 1 for these guys here, Lex.
D6 plus 1.
Nice.
Your side is not able to break through that front there. These two make it through, and they are still able to move. I'm pretty sure they only moved. Yeah, they're still able to move another mile, so they can get right up to here. They're gonna move up to here to try and help assist out your boy. However, this force does not break through. Emily, same thing for you. Roll me a d6. Or I guess you're jumping this one guy. So I need you to roll me 3d6 plus 1, 2, 3. 3d6 plus 4, please. No, you're there too. Plus 6. 3d6 plus 6. So 2 more of that. So each of them gets. Oh no.
It was a really bad roll.
You watch as this knight unit.
Oh shit!
Because those were nat ones.
So
it did, because they were nat ones. It did count as them getting almost entirely wiped out just now. These knights, which appear to be this commanding force of this battlefield, watch your units approach. Even with you there, they begin to. Actually, I forget, these also are dead because they did not roll high enough. But even with you there, your numbers do not seem to matter in this situation. Whatever is going on in this quarry, they know the terrain. Your forces push down this hilltop. For the first round, your forces all begin to push down this hilltop from the north. Sana, you watch this happen as the charge from the north begins. Roughly an even fight in numbers, actually, other than the central area. However, they clash with this force of knights down by one of the kind of lower tunnels. And you watch as, in the span of an hour, Sana, while you're still approaching, roughly 200 of the garrison troopers get wiped out in the process of taking out only roughly half of the knights that were down there. And also a unit of men-at-arms. But you do also notice that Mori is amongst that fray as well. Brings us to Felix. Because I was helping Felix out, I will be. Actually, let me also add these numbers here. There we go.
Come on, Felix.
I mean, I'm just giving him a plus 4 plus himself a plus. He's a plus 6 overall, plus 7 because of his.
That's good.
That's so yeah, that's max. He can't get higher than that.
See, here's the thing. He's still surrounded.
Ooh.
But he does see you. I would just above.
He goes further in.
I mean, this is where his soldiers are.
He is an absolute unit.
However, since it's his second round of combat,
My boy!
since it's his second round of combat, his fate is unknown. Because you lose half your you lose half your health every round you are in direct combat. He cannot escape direct combat currently. So
Is he dead?
It's uncertain.
I'm gonna fucking kill everyone, even the civilians.
Let's go! Yes! Yes!
Yeah, war crime.
I'll be honest! War crimes!
Since he is not there. His soldiers are still down there fighting, so they do get a bonus too to keep fighting. Oh hell yeah! This knight is. This guy is. I'm just gonna use normal dice. You can see the not knight. Oh, I guess it works. I guess it works. And that's not how you say roll. Slash 1d6. There we go. That's not. I forgot the R in that. No wonder. Oh shit.
Same roll.
Oh shit. Since Emily is still there, the knights, her boys do get injured. They were +3. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, this knight is not him. He thought he was him, but he's not him. Emily, you know that if you fight any further in combat directly, you will suffer pretty gnarly injuries.
You know, we told you guys to come back alive.
Things happen. We all in the heat of passion, Jimbo. Brings us to Sana.
We Russian.
You move.
Yeah.
Bam, bop, bam.
Bada boom pow.
Sana, please mark up half your health if you do not mind.
Okay.
You are engaged. Since Ivanus is not being attacked in the air, she is not currently in danger of losing health currently. This is mainly a ground battle. Sana, roll me, for up here, roll me 2d6 plus 4 actually. Because if I'm correct, they are, oh no, they get a minus, never mind. That works.
12.
That one normal unit up though, yeah. For down here, including yourself, roll me, I'll actually put them here so they can get into the fight. 3d6 plus 5, because you are also there. God damn!
Holy shit, Sana, damn.
I was a commanding officer. It was not my
Ooh,
fault.
there isn't that one still in there, though.
Oh, there is, you're right.
Womp womp.
You did not just womp. You know what? You had it going there for a second, but
Looking at it, surveying the battlefield, you see there are only a handful of these we continue to be Aegis sympathizers and warriors remaining. Sana's forces have arrived to free up the last remaining of Felix's group. That brings us to the top of the round, because you are up currently.
Whoa, you got this.
I'm gonna bring Felix back now.
He's just MIA.
Do I see Felix at all?
Roll me a perception check, please.
Womp womp.
Oh, I have an advantage on those. Ooh.
And then also,
Yeah, see? Whoa!
also roll me a
Sentinel
D100.
shield.
And then also roll me a D100 if you do not mind. And you can pick higher or lower.
Perception
Oh, it's one of
advantage is a dirty 20.
All right. You do spot a pocket of soldiers that have made a perimeter around someone, potentially in the center of Felix's formation.
Okay.
And then roll me a D100 and pick higher or lower.
I'm going to pick.
careful, SpongeBob.
Careful, SpongeBob.
Higher?
Not good.
So you're picking higher, you said?
I said hi as I pressed enter.
Okay. We'll see what happens. You see that there is a pocket of soldiers that are protecting someone in the center of Felix's formation. And you do have one unit of soldiers up here that can still fight currently. If you would like to roll, be 1d6.
Can I do the same thing and fly by kill any units
Oh,
of
yeah.
theirs I see?
In that case, roll them 1d6. Oh no! Oh, I thought I moved off the map just now. My mouse tracked on the map. Let's roll me 1d6 plus 4, please.
Man, guys, bringing a dragon to an infantry fight is fucking gnarly.
That maybe, yeah. That's
Kind of busted.
I got a 9, which is one off from max.
Let me see what the other guys get. That is still 5 above them.
And I would kind of, after the flyby, if I have movement, I want to land to try to make a gigantic wall and protect whatever is here.
Okay. I'll say things also. I can't mark these guys, which is annoying, unfortunately. So I will just give them teach it.
They should be dead!
Yeah, he's dead.
They should be dead!
I'll deal with that right now.
gonna feed them to my dragon.
Jesus Christ.
Astorius is going to be happy to eat a munch, munch, munch.
Munch,
Insurgents
munch.
are- munch, munch,
Munch,
munch.
munch, meat, munch.
That is.
We love revolters. Munch, munch.
Liberals when they role play as colonizers. Holy shit. New war crimes.
Yeah.
What?
What?
The
What?
thing is, the Felix's force. They're injured. You chose higher. You find Felix's forces are injured. First, I'm gonna have them roll to kill these fucking guys.
Which fucking guys? Oh, the last
Felix's
bit there?
forces is this guy, so they're fighting this guy.
Oh. Oh,
he's gone.
conscript.
They had a -2 because they were outnumbered, and they got a 2, so they got a 0, so they are gone.
Okay.
Ooh.
With that, you would see Felix, as you make this perimeter, Felix is brought over, injured but alive. So I rolled an
Oh,
80.
thank God.
I rolled an 86, and you chose higher.
Let's go!
So
See, it was great that you picked higher.
Oh, I didn't know who that was for. Oh, thank fuck.
Yeah.
that,
We never
the
do
skull
when
is
he
not
says
indicative of him being dead. It's just at 0 hit points. I'll put him at 1.
Okay.
There you go. Put him at 1.
Okay.
There you go.
I want them to put him on the dragon with me.
All right, I will have him up here currently in this area.
That nigga is
Bring us to
almost
Sana.
dead.
Oh, sorry. Bring us to Mori. You're also
Mori's
there.
typing.
There's one unit of men-at-arms remaining. They show no intention of surrendering either.
Poor Felix, baby.
Slaughter them.
How bad does Felix look?
Covered in crossbow bolts and sword slashes.
Ooh.
Just like me.
What?
He's just like my Elden Ring bosses, bro.
I get that reference.
The snake blade.
Do we immobilize him in heaven as a prisoner to ask question? The snake bleh.
Good question.
I need a perception roll as well, Lex.
A perception.
If you will be
I
so
did that one.
kind.
Okay, another one. Another one.
27.
That's a trap.
You
Bring
begin
out
to
the
hear
lobster.
as these last soldiers are fighting now, and Maury's calling out to you from some of the tunnels. Bells begin to ring, and with that high roll, you do hear them. You do hear shouts, "Call forward the!" But it's very hard to hear them there. You hear them saying, "Call forward something."
Okay. Here's what I want to do. If we can try to capture this unit, great. And I want us to get out if we can, and then I want, when we are out, for Plane Splitter to fucking annihilate the quarry.
All right.
The what?
So you're gonna move in and try and mobilize. Yes, Emily.
Come on!
What was that?
Are you moving in to assist in mobilizing them, or are you staying back?
Oh, I'm gonna assist mobilizing them if I can. I'm not going to leave them until, like, we're out of harm's way, but if I hear that they're calling forward something...
The second newest
I-
toy.
I'm not gonna Smonex. Yeah, I want to try and capture that dude. I want to get us out if we can, and destroy the quarry.
I request Lex streams, please.
Lex to stream?
I request.
Lex stream. Lex stream.
Okay. Oh God. One
There are a
second.
lot more
Oh.
bodies. There are a lot more bodies than I originally.
Share my screen. Query battle.
Oh, I feel like
Well, okay, everybody, movie
It's
time.
my thing is black though. Okay, there it is.
And since Mori is there, Sana, I will put you on the map, but you are a bit behind them. You would, I mean, in the midst of this fray, trying to mobilize this force, you would spot one last commanding knight on the field currently is by one of these tunnel entrances as you arrive and to dismount to engage them. As this is a,
Okay.
you do notice, I would say, on the back of Astorius, there are like small, almost satchel charge-like explosives lining the rim of this. You can
Okay.
assume that they are waiting for their chance to detonate a cave-in.
Okay.
But they
Which
have not.
is-
You've been watching as their spotters have been. You are of course above them. You have been watching their scouts, or at least those that remain in this force, are watching your stores, waiting for you to land nearby this area in an attempt to possibly injure your dragon.
Okay. I mean, if we see that they're gonna trigger a cave in, I'm gonna destroy the quarry anyways, so... or try to. So what is happening here? Like, what is this map for? What's going on?
I will explain what that was for. As you are beginning to relay orders, you begin to hear that same warbled nonsense that once came through and was trying to contact you. And then, roll me actually a history check, please.
Hippoe check. Hippoe. Oh, I'm not very good at those.
L.
A 4.
L.
You are fairly familiar with, how time-altering abilities work.
Okay.
And it's the only way you can explain going from Asturias' back to plunging to the ground at a very intense speed, as there's a heavy thud in your chest from a force seemingly beyond time for a brief moment. More would be over here, actually.
What the fuck? What? What just happened?
You see Asturias is just as confused as you are, looking and scanning for where you are currently, and begins to dive. And you watch as he begins to dive towards you. One of the men begins to signal for the quarry to be blown, or for this side of the quarry to be blown, as he dives to your direction. And you're presented an option.
What is this going on?
You see Asturias and I was just flying over top of this last force as more begins to move in as well with her units to engage. And decide to do clash, and then you blink, and Iotis is hundreds of feet below Asturias in an instant. And Asturias is beginning to reel and dive down. And you notice as on top of the ridge, those same scouts that Iotis has been seeing are pointing at Asturias and watching him plummet, and they're kind of giving almost a countdown, you want to say, to when he's going to reach Iotis.
How far away is this from me?
And with, of course, since you are not a military person, like, with your knowledge of military combat, you are able to glean that this ambush right now is for Asturias and not you. At least this quarry side.
Oh God.
So either you fall. I mean, I will say, there are ways to mitigate that, or they will try to get both of you in one blast.
I want Asturias to live. I will, if I know that this is what's happening, I'm gonna reach out with my mental link to Asturias that we have, and I will scream for him to turn back, and that they're going to get both of us, take Felix to safety, get out of range.
All right, Mori, you're watching this. You have broken through a portion of this hostile line. San, I will say for the sake of this as well, you are closing in as well. Roughly about where you are on the map is where you will arrive, a bit after Iotis lands. And Iotis, you do land as these feathers begin to form around you, and you are slowly dropped to the ground.
Well,
and from the quarry cave.
Huh?
Oh.
oh God, great.
They
Oh,
call her
shit.
Callisto.
You see, actually, I will actually show her token. I forgot you can do that.
Nice pit crew.
I love Pit Crew. It's great for making quick
If you're a
damage.
character with your own theme music, don't fuck with them.
You watch as this small guard that was called coming down the tunnel mouth begins to part as you land. Mori, at this point, you arrive as a Usana. You land about here, Iotis. They part and begin to push back down the tunnel as she walks out. And she will, as you collect yourself, stand at the center of the arena and drop with this large sword and go, I'm told you're the one to beat from Oradnus. Seems our information was right. You showed up right on time. And Mori and Sana, you arrive here. I need you three to roll the initiative.
Oh shit! With the cruel ass guitar? This is an Elden Ring edit.
That's an advantage.
At an advantage? Holy shit.
A 7 and a 4.
Oh, I suck more.
We're glad we took the 7.
Open up your character sheet, they hit your initiative at the right side of
right.
your...
And as you arrive, Sana, you've heard this voice before from when you were in the cell.
Oh, fuck me.
Get away!
Down,
She
down,
is
down.
one of those shock troopers they mentioned.
Oh!
She commanded, at least from what you gather, or was at least a part of your capture. And she looks to all of you as you arrive and begin to surround. They call me Callisto.
Do I know who this is?
Oh, not the health bar.
You do not know who this is.
Okay.
Combat begins. What's her speed? I'll put her a bit further back.
Damn.
Doesn't matter, she's right there.
I guess the map is that. I looked at the map, it wasn't that big actually. The map is only like 40 feet in size in total.
Okay.
But she does bolt towards you and goes, "I'm pleased to meet you. I'm told you're coming that Iovitus, right?" And she swings this large sword towards you.
Okay.
That is, attack.
Adamantium Gwepfod?
Ooh!
It's only against objects, though. It does not crit you automatically, it only crits objects. As she swings at both you and the rock next to you, the rock is cut cleanly in half, and does a 26 hit you by any chance?
Yeah.
That +4 shield would have been nice, but no.
14 points of slashing. She'll make
Okay.
one extra attack. She does have extra attack.
Huh.
I read to private my rolls again. You guys are seeing too much now. Oh my gosh, guys, that's an 87 to hit. Oh my goodness. What the frick? Oh my gosh, guys. Just a simple little roll. 86. Oh my goodness. That is, okay, plus.
Why is it not updating my health?
They're not.
Oh, okay, I understand now. -4. Oh, okay, I understand.
That is a 23 to hit.
Misses.
The second swing, you step back and it whoosh, shears off your shield. I believe that ends her turn. Oh! Bonus action. I require you to make me a wisdom save, Iovitus. As she points the blade at you and goes, "A duel perchance." And he's going to cast Compel Duel on you.
Oh!
Hell do I see. Wisdom save, Wisdom save throw. Normal.
And Mori, you're up next.
Nat 20.
Let's go!
You resist this intrusive effect to compel you to stay within range of her blade.
Iovitus spits out some blood, smirks, and says, "Well, you seem to know who I am. I don't know who the fuck you are."
That doesn't reflect well on you. It just shows you're bad at intel. No, don't say that.
Sana sprinting from 80 feet away as he gets to the edge of the map. Mori, you're up. You see this woman begin to bear down upon Iovitus. Shrink down.
At this point, Zephyr comes on the group chat. So how's everybody's day going?
Felix died.
Group chat cuts.
Go and roll that attack. Much as Mori flips her axe around and the axe blade becomes a stock, and the length of the pole becomes a grip of a long rifle that kind of versatile is for range. And she looses a bullet from the end of the barrel of her axe. A 14. Is her AC? A 14 does not hit. flies by her, kind of whirls around the aura. It seems that she's now around this like holy divine aura of sorts.
Version from the sound effects.
Are you gonna move it all more? You have 30 feet of movement. You are free to move. I think that's most of the map, actually.
Has movement. Nowhere to move.
Also, these corpses here are not you guys. These are Aegis corpses on the ground here. By the way, in this map, I couldn't find.
If you're trying to move yourself, go back to that. Click the box. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, so you guys know Lily was talking to me earlier today, and she was telling me
I just
that
told you
for the
be
next
guide. Shut up.
I would just you're up.
Sorry, Zephyr, that was really mean. It's just a stressful situation right now.
Okay. Hang on, I'm checking on some things that I got.
Oh, also, since we missed an hour, we're good to go an extra hour tonight. And instead of end at 11:30, end a bit later.
I'm 90% certain that all the people in this call are broken people, so yeah.
I'm good to go. I know M actually had a work thing to do, but that's up to her if she wants to call it off.
Wait, what did you ask, Gabe?
If you're good to go a bit later than our original, like 11:30 or so end time.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I'm good.
I have a question. My gun is it's a
Ow.
range.
I'll be here, but I will be side logging for the thing I have to do.
It is range. Sorry, did I put the range in there? I might have not put the range in there.
500 feet?
Yeah.
It's pretty far. Let me see.
5,000?
Well, but I'm wondering, like, can I use it in where I am right now, or is
Why the
that
fuck
like,
not?
nah?
Why the fuck not? Go for it.
Point blank shooting. Yeah, let's fucking go. It's a Ruby
Real
character.
quick though, I need to check on not spell book features because there's something in here I was looking at that you added. Can I use weakened dissension?
By all means, you can. Actually, I say that's
Whoa.
Because I've been looking at that.
Oh
like,
shit.
Interesting.
Oh shit. Perception.
Mm-hmm.
Where's your perception? Oh no. What's the DC for it?
I have to do an athletics roll.
Oh, athletics for it. Oh, okay. I'll put her roll in chat.
Okay. Athletics is a strength, and I believe because of my garrison rig, I have. What was it about strength? Oh no, that's con saves. But there was something about.
Does the strength checks and saves have a +10 during the athletics roll, or does that come after?
That's after.
Okay, so let's do this then. 24.
She got a 20.
Oh shit!
She got
Oh!
a 20.
Okay.
You vanish from her sight almost, and her eyes begin to scan wildly around.
Yeah, I
yeah.
vanished from her sight with weakened dissension. No benefits from cover. I cannot use reactions against you. Your attacks against them have advantage until the start of your next turn. I'm gonna go all the way here. Wait. Oh, yeah.
Oh no, you have to blitz a creature. You have to choose a creature that you attack when you do this.
Oh, it's
Basically-
her.
Oh yeah, then in that case,
You're just looking at anyone else.
oh okay, gotcha. No, you're good. Yeah, you're good. Make his attacks. Also, George,
Okay.
did I give you this as well? You should have this as well, George. I gave this as well. You have this as well.
I have what?
Weakened Ascension. Do you have that in your sheet as well? I was supposed to give it to you and Emily as well. Did I add that to your sheets? Or did I forget?
You give me the potion of variance.
Oh, you don't have it? One second. Let me add that to your sheet. That's my fault.
I
mean, I might
attacks
have it.
against them have
It's in your
advantage.
features.
Features or inventory?
Features.
I don't think he has it in there. Alright, I'm gonna drag it over there. It's my bad. Sorry.
All good.
Yeah, take responsibility, Gabe. Yeah, you're not allowed to be forgetful.
There you go.
Oh,
What?
how many attacks do I have?
However many your normal class provides you.
Features.
I believe at level.
Extra attack.
What's your fighter level?
My fighter level is 7.
I believe you just have 2 then.
7. For fighter at level 7.
It's just 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have 1 thing of extra attack.
Go ahead and make 2 attacks.
Okay. Bonus action. I'm gonna use both Flash and Rumble. Or I'm gonna use Rumble. I spin the chambers on Rumble. 1d6.
That matches the fucking thing from Bullet Train where he goes across her sleeve and she's like teleporting around.
Target is stunned until they take damage.
Damn! So the first shot
and-
stuns her, so you already get advanced on attack. On your next attack. You hit in the back and she. Nice.
There's also. What is it?
That was the attack roll, not the damage you gave.
Oh, I'm stupid.
Yeah.
I can't read. It's like Halo healing.
What is it about damage? Speed is doubled. My first reaction has no cost every round. Once per turn, I can double the damage of a melee attack. Oh, it's a melee one. Okay. Make an attack. I can push back a creature or creatures within reach of you. Sorry, Garrison Rig has a lot on it.
Yeah, that's the garrison. This is what the average soldier. This is what the average soldier wears.
Yeah. Normal. Oh, wow. Okay. That's that attack. Then Flash. Okay, I'm gonna shoot with Rumble again,
Okay,
if that's okay.
that's fine.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know which one to do.
So many choices.
That also hits.
18.
Roll that damage.
Okay. And she is stunned. So does that do anything for damage or just the attack?
That was just for the. I'll let you roll again. See if you get a critical hit this time. You can roll one more time. So you technically do have advantage from Blitzinger and advantage from the stun. So I'll say roll one more time. See if you crit or not.
20, please.
It's not crit, but yeah, you still hit her by for sure with 23. Roll that damage. Nice.
15. I am then going to use the Garrison Rig to do a single magic missile at her.
Roll that 1d4 plus 1. Was it just 1d4? Is it that one 1d4 or 1d4 plus 1?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
Oh, there's just one. Then roll 1d4 plus 1, please.
Nice.
4. Attack.
Don't worry, my city
Bonus
team. I've got something for
action.
your ass.
Action. Bonus
You gotta make this shit.
action.
What does it mean?
What do you mean by that?
You have been teasing me for a week, Gabe.
Hey, yo.
Hey, you can't be edging like that.
I know, I meant that.
No, you have it too? All you?
I'm checking 1 sec.
Oh, gotcha. You're good. Sana, you're up next.
Do I have time to go, like, grab water real quick?
Yes, you do.
Okay, I'm getting water for everybody else. Water check.
I took a sippy just now.
I already had some.
That is my turn.
All right. Sana,
And I'm
you're
just
up.
I'm gonna set up by these rocks with my guns out.
Gotcha.
I need to make a wisdom saving throw as I see dead soldiers all around me. My two allies have considered friends, even though they hate me. Injured, especially bloody and breathing raggedly. And I hear the voices.
You are cutting out.
Nuh-uh!
So you hear the voice and then you cut out for a second.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a wisdom saving throw because Sana is able to keep his cool. So he's gonna do something cool. Alright. First thing first, Gabe, the melee attack, with the warrior attack, melee attack rolls go for spell attacks, right? If they're melee?
If they're melee, yes.
Okay. I double checked with a Divine Smite, and unfortunately that does not add to non-weapon attacks. Unless you're
Ooh, it's fun right now. It's a radness. We're having fun in a radness. Yeah, go for it.
Yes! What are your quick moves, Gabe?
Currently, it is you add extra dice equal to half of your proficiency bonus. I've been working on a bunch of them right now, but currently it's add extra dice equal to half your proficiency bonus to the roll.
Okay. Then I'm gonna use 9 charges of my warrior sacrifice to make an attack a critical hit.
Sure.
So that just automatically crits, right?
You gotta hit her, but yeah, you gotta hit her first.
Oh, I still gotta roll. Okay. Let me just double check my bonuses to all that. So it's a +3 from that. And then to hit with the inflict wounds. Fuck's that's gonna be?
I guess actually for now we'll do the total will be double. We'll do it for now. Let's do that for now.
Okay.
That one's a test, yeah.
Do I want to risk it with 500? Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can look at what level you casting at right now. That hits.
4th.
Fourth. That is what's that? 4, 5, 6, D10. I can do that. First is 3.
Yeah.
4. Yeah, 6,
60, 10.
Yeah.
And then I'm also gonna pop a Divine Smite at 4th level.
Go ahead.
And that's gonna be, let me just double check. 3d8, 4d8, 5d8? Yeah, 5d8. No. Yeah, no, 5d8. So, oh damn. Okay. Slash R. So wait, do I just double the dice rolled or double whatever is rolled?
Double whatever is rolled. So roll 6d10 and 5d8 and then double the total.
I rolled 60-40 first.
60-40.
Oopsie. 60-40. Oopsie.
120 points of damage.
Nice.
Yeah! Look at that.
Can I describe what I do?
Yeah, go for it.
I assume Io and Mori can see me.
Mm-hmm.
In a not a fit of blind rage, but a fit of like blind concern. You'll all see my cloak start glowing a bright yellow white light, but then my arm turn into a shadow as I run up on this rock, jump up, and scream in my normal voice, not my Anna voice. Stay away from them! And I'm gonna, like, as I jump up, I'm gonna open my hand, grab Irish lady by the face, and just like slam her.
She goes face first into the ground. Stands.
And then
all you're doing?
I have bonus actions, Gabriel. Gabriel, I have bonus actions. Don't forget.
What a bonus action? What a bonus action?
I should have done that first. Whoopsie daisy. No point in texting now. Do I have any? Ooh.
Ooh. Well, son.
Oh, yeah, okay. I have a prepared paladin spell. I'm gonna cast Compelled Duel.
You look only at me.
Wisdom save.
DC 16.
Alright, DC 16 with my dice at. She doesn't beat pass with a 19.
Dang.
She goes,
Would be funny.
"You're old broken trash now, boy." Is that your turn, Sana?
Yeah. Also, that's all my 4th level spell slots gone.
And old broken trash should stay in the trash. She puts her hand to her chest and will use all 100 points of lay on hands.
Oh, boo.
And looks at you and
Wait, I
goes,
can do that too.
He's level 20? No. Yes?
"It is 5 times their level." And you watch a ring on her finger flash as she action surges.
Uh-oh.
"Now roll over and die for me, good boy." And she swings at you.
Wrong game, motherfucker.
Hey, yo?
That is a 23 to hit you, Sana, my dear boy.
That just barely hits, I guess.
Action surge. Oh, that's gonna be an action, huh?
Hey, put this in chat for the damage. As she hits you, she is going to put in a Divine Smite of her own.
Oh.
3rd level. So you take 14 slashing and 17 radiant damage.
That's it?
I forgot also. You watch some of her wounds close over, and this is faint like a red glint to her eyes as you're up close.
Oh, fuck.
She licks the blood from the wound, and so the cuts on her face heal up a bit more.
So 14, 17?
Yes. Let me total out for you. I don't know if you're interested in it at all.
31. I got it. I know how to use Foundry.
She is going to... Yeah, no. Sana's still in the way. If the last one hit, that definitely hits. It's not crazy, but a bit higher than the last one. It's a 24.
I guess that can hit if you really wanted to.
I do a little bit, just a little bit. Is that okay with you?
Okay.
Thank
Just
you.
once.
Thank you. 3rd level smite again.
Go kill yourself.
That is 14 slashing and 21 rating. You take 35 more damage.
I go down.
Oh, no!
She does the for those that have played For Honor, she does the For Honor thing where she swings out his legs and then stabs him with the stomach, and the smite goes through and kind of slams across the ground, and Sana falls over.
No!
And she begins to...
No! Can I have last words as I die?
You're not dead, but yes, you
Can I
can.
have last words? I'm gonna point to Io and Mori and coughing up blood. Live. And I'll collapse face first into the dust.
This is a great sword. She begins to whirl with one hand and walk up towards Mori. But she stops about halfway there. It's not fully engaged. Just eyes you down, Mori. And then puts this blade in the ground with both hands up the pommel.
Okay, well, I'll be right back.
Mori, you're up. You know what? For the sake of it being cool, this rock is fucking broken as well from the explosion.
Oh.
And also, Iovitus, if you don't mind, Iovitus, could you please roll me a wisdom save for Astorius?
Oh, for Astorius.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Winter 10.
Scorching Ray.
Go ahead and roll that attack.
Oh, well, I was gonna say, M, you can minimize your character sheet so you don't have to keep opening it and closing it.
That's 1 beam. You have 3 beams, so roll that 2 more times, Emily.
You hit crit.
2 hit, 1 miss. So for the first one, roll me 2d6 and double it, and the second one roll me just another 2d6. So I guess roll 46 total. Roll me 46 first, and then we'll double that. But 2 beams hit her in the chest. The last one kind of shears past her, kind of singes a bit of her hair. Six, 14, and then roll me 2d6 again.
I think that's the crit, so that would be 28.
Oh, right, 28, my bad. And then roll me 2 more d6 for the other one. 7 more.
Ooh.
These bolts hit her across like her chest, kind of denting a bit of the armor. Singeing a bit of the armor. And you still have movement and a bonus action if you'd like. I'll steer up next, Iobatis, and with your roll for Stories, you would see him circling uneasily above you, Iobatis.
Mm-hmm.
Pondering whether to dive down or not, but ultimately deciding not to and just staying above.
Okay.
I think M ended her turn.
Yes, Iobatis, you're up.
Okay.
Sana is down. She's looking battered, but not quite weak yet.
Okay. I am going to do a couple things here. I had to take a look at my features.
Don't forget those channeling points, guys. You do have them again.
Last turn, could I feasibly have used Favored Foe on her?
By all means, yeah. Oh no,
so
you spun the barrel. Right, you spun the barrel. It's a bonus action critical, I'm pretty sure.
No, Favored Foe
Isn't that
is
a bonus
just...
action? Oh, okay, then yeah, you're good.
It's when you hit a creature with an attack roll, you can call on your bond to mark the target as your favorite enemy.
And I will just use
It's a ranger feature, one of the optional ones.
Yep, I will use that to mark her as what's it called? She's marked.
Okay. First time. I am going to
excuse me.
make from where I am. I'm actually. Can I put the gun together?
You can. That is bonus action, right?
It doesn't say. It just said it's the combined fire.
Oh, I'll say bonus action. You snap both guns together into this long-barreled rifle with these dual barrels across it.
So because that was the bonus action, I can't spin the barrel on it. Both chambers, that is.
It's funny. Go for it.
Okay. 1d6. Go. Another 2. Target is stunned and blinded until they take damage. If I hit.
Spin the barrel. The bullet kind of sparks and flares in the chamber as you take aim.
Okay. Do I still have advantage on her or no?
Not anymore, because at this point you've kind of that after image you were is no longer there. You are once again stable in your position again. That still hits. Roll that damage. 19 points.
She's stunned and blinded. I'm going to make another attack with Flash and Rumble. 18.
18 also hits.
21.
Nice.
And then I'm going to Action Surge.
Oh, hell yeah.
And shoot her 2 more times.
Yeah! Yeah!
Oh my god.
She is this, I believe. Yeah, this one is. I'll say roll one at advantage. I forgot about the last one. Roll one at advantage. I forgot about the last advantage you had.
Roll this with advantage?
Yeah, 'cause I forgot that she was stunned from the last one, so you had advantage before. So yeah, that hits. Roll that damage.
And one more.
That also
I
is.
know this is really just McCree out here.
Shot after shot is hitting at her side.
She takes an extra D4 from favorite enemy,
Roll that d4.
which is a 3. I'm then going to use the garrison rig to do another magic missile.
Roll that d4 plus 1.
4 plus 1. 2.
The missile hits his wall along with the extra bit of marked damage. Just kind of crackles and cinders for smokes for a bit.
Okay, what was I just looking at in features? It was once returning to roll damage. Oh, that
you
is
hear
within
Sana?
melee weapon attack.
I don't think Sana's here. I'll roll his death save for him from his sheet. Need to see where your turn ends.
It'd be really funny if you rolled him in that one. Just saying.
That'd be kind of funny, huh?
Yes, it would.
Oh, and because I'm using a gun, okay, it wouldn't matter. Nothing I've rolled is missed so far, but I have extras to hit. Okay, there's my action surge. That's that. I'm out of bonus actions. Double action. I'm going to end my turn there.
Alright. Ooh! One fail from Sana. At the top of the round, she does heal 10 hit points, and some of the blood from her wound gets to pull back into her skin. Some of the hole's gonna push the bullets out. She looks at you and goes,
I'm back and I have cake.
oh, you rolled a 4 for your death save. She looks at you and goes, I'm gonna take them first. And looks back to Mori. And she kind of slams the blade in the ground one more time, and her armor flashes
Off.
as she casts anti-magic field from her armor. And it surrounds the area. I don't know how big this is. How big is it? I wish I could place the circle down right now easily. But I'll just draw it myself, because I'm an old man. I'm so old! It is a 10-foot sphere that surrounds her, so I will just give her an aura. There we go. Let's make it 10 feet of dim light. And I'll make the light. That will do. I want that one. There we go. I'd love tea, but you're an Oradnus dog. And she swings you twice. Oh, I gotta whisper the rolls again before I start rolling again. Tell him to them.
Today's tea is Winter Earl Grey.
The first one. The first one. I'm looking at your AC, Emily. The first one definitely does hit. It is well above. That's for high. I think it's for second highest roll. Second one is you are able to use your reaction. Yes.
Yeah, use a reaction. Yeah.
The first one is second one is a 22. First one definitely hits. Second one is a 22. So if you shield anything, you're able to use that as well. Otherwise, 2 attacks would go through.
Your shield would work with one of the attacks.
Oh, she is a shield spell.
Yeah, but I think she's looking for something now. Okay.
Oh wait,
Isn't she in an
she
anti-magic
can't
field?
use any magic right now.
Ooh,
I nearly forgot.
right.
10 feet around her is no magic. Oh! Well played. She was gonna smite that first one too, so... that is 24 halved to 12, Mori. And the second one... I rolled the attack, let's keep looking at that. The second one... A lower level smite. First level smite. Is... 23 more. And then mark up 23 more after that. Ooh. What was that do?
How much damage total was it, Gabe?
Okay, so I'll put it in total with the halved. With the halved damage, it is 35. Why did I roll this more? 35 damage with the first one halved.
20. You're at 20 hit points.
And that ends her turn. Mori, you're up.
All right, guys, bring her the fuck down.
She is below half at this point from what you can see in the health bar.
Alright, phase 2 is after.
She gets wings.
She flies in the air up like a, what's it called? Crucible Knight the first time you fight them.
Oh, horrifying.
God.
Today. I already fought one in game. You no phase 2. I'm just deleting it.
Oh! I forgot! Emily! She's gonna bite you.
What?
Huh?
She is Irish.
Vampire.
She is a vampire, yes. Or a dampier to be exact.
A hemomancer.
That'll be her
I don't think I've sent that video before.
her bonus action to try and bite you. I wish it rolled for me, but it did not. So that is going to be...
Hey, I saw what you were typing him. I saw that.
It is... it is 1 piercing. She gets... Oh, no, it's plus her strength modifier. Or plus con.
She does a little smooch.
Add your con
Like, it
modifier.
hurts a teensy bit, and you're like, oh, and
Oh,
she's
yeah.
like,
Yeah. It's just 1 damage. It's a little awkward because it's just a 1 damage. It's a little weird that she did that, but, you know, pop off, I guess.
Were you just trying to kiss my neck?
No!
No!
No.
Why do you think that? It's weird. I'm not weird. I mean, unless you're into that.
no.
Alright, Emily, you're in this side.
Yo? Yo?
Oh my god!
Yo?
Yo.
Oh no! Oh no!
Anyways,
It's your turn.
it is your turn, Boris. You grab her the collar and say that, and then you stab her. Roll the
Anyway,
attack.
stab.
Roll that attack. That hits. Add an extra 1d6 to that as well, because they are an enemy of Oradnus. 10 damage. Stab into her rib cage. You're welcome to stab her again with your bonus actions if you'd like, unless you have different bonus actions you'd like to use. Yep, same attack. Roll another attack roll with the dagger. That hits.
Ooh.
And roll an extra 1d6. Yeah, 12 more.
Nice. Huge.
She's getting fucked up. You gonna move it all? Or you staying there?
A little tip. Oh wait, no, hold on, because
Oh.
she did that before her turn. Never
Emily,
mind.
you also have the armor. You can also roll that extra 1d4 plus 1 with the magic missile of the shooter as well, if you'd like. You do have that armor on. Oh wait, no, never mind. You cannot. The armor is disenchanted.
Anti-magic field.
Me with my own thing that I forget I put on the map. You are free to move though, Mori, if you'd like.
She's. Oh.
She does not do anything to Mori. She lets her run by and launch out with Iobatus. I guess you're up then, sweetheart.
Okay. So she already has favored foe on her.
Yes,
I'm gonna
indeed.
bonus action Hunter's Mark on her.
Alright. I will add, burrowing. Oh no, I can't do that. It makes her go underground. I will add Charmed.
Hunter's Mark. And then...
Well, I save that. I will say save that because I'm pretty sure it would not work. Cause it's not a self spell, so it targets them. So the spell would not work because she has anti-magic field on her. So
Wait, mine?
Yeah, Hunter's Mark. I'd say because it would not work because Hunter's Mark it like goes on another creature. It isn't. It's not like you cast it on yourself against damage buff.
You choose the creature within range.
Oh, okay.
And I guess you mystically marked it.
Okay, it's fine. Okay. I understand. Seems cool.
So I am going to. I'm then also now for my first attack here going to use Squire of Oradnus for the precise strike there.
Oh.
I'm attempting to stack some shit on her. Attack with advantage.
Oh my goodness, roll that damage.
Okay.
Did you roll the d6? Can you roll a 1 and double the damage?
I am wondering how much is doubled here because she's gonna take extra from precise strike, extra from favored
Everything
foe,
is doubled.
extra from hunter's mark.
The whole thing, the total roll is doubled.
The whole thing gets doubled. Everything.
Okay, so I'm gonna do critical damage from Flash and Rumble, which does 44 on the first attack, plus roll D4. Is it D4? Is favored foe?
Yeah, favored foe is D4, yeah.
Hunter's Mark is
D4, so that's another extra 6. Hunter's Mark is the D6. So another 6. And then Precise Strike gives,
D8.
if the attack hits, roll a D8, add the number rolled as a bonus. Okay, roll D8. That's a 14.
70 total.
So that's 70 so far.
Oh.
Anything else you're adding on that?
Let me think. The garrison rig is the magic missile thing. But
That'll be after the attack. That'll be after the
That
attack.
goes
Yeah.
after.
Okay.
Wait. Go scroll down. Scroll down on it. Oh, that's a melee attack.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at that. Yeah.
First, roll me a wisdom saving throw, please. And then
For me?
Yep, roll
Or
wisdom saving.
for-
Well, no, for you first.
For me.
And then somebody
Wisdom
else.
save. What is this against? Because that affects it.
It is against Rebuke the Violent, Channel Divinity.
Okay.
Wisdom saver, you take the damage you dealt. They take damage too, but you also take the damage as radiant damage to yourself.
What fucking
Okay. 1
is this?
second.
Is this a paladin or a cleric channel divinity?
Paladin Channel Divinity.
It's a paladin one.
Whoa.
It's the devotion, I'm pretty sure.
Saving throw.
Redemption.
19.
19 does not succeed. However, another important
But-
question.
But there's a thing with
Oh, the potion of
saves.
versatility. The potion of versatility as well.
Variance.
Same thing. Kind of. A little bit.
I can also look. I can use my reaction to reduce damage. Oh wait, no. I thought I said something about my saves.
I think it's probably for strength save with the armor. The armor gives you bonus on strength and con, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, those are just saves, not the skill checks.
Oh, the potion of variance can be used as a reaction, and it does give
If you would like to add challenge, you can also add challenge points to the save if you'd like as well. It is 5 points
do.
per +1.
You can succeed on 3 d20 rolls of your choice if you pop a potion of variance.
Okay. Because of the garrison rig, my first reaction per turn is free. So, I will reaction potion of variance to succeed on d20 rolls.
Are you sure that is a limited use item? Are you sure?
There's a
Well,
one-time use item.
it's once per day, right?
Well, you can only use a potion. You only have one potion, but you can only benefit from it once per day. You might be able to.
Oh wait, so I use it for the entire series then.
Yes, this
Yeah.
you might be able to ask for more. However, this was a unique item for the series.
Okay. I'm going to then use channeling points.
How many are you adding in there? There's 5 for every +1 you want to add.
How many do I have access to?
20.
20 total.
20.
So you can get a +4
You're at a
total.
19. You can go up to a 23. A
I wanna go up-
paladin's DC by now is probably a 21 or a 22.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I want to go up to a 22.
22. That succeeds. You take 57 radiant damage. And your bullet.
57. But I am going to reaction reduce damage by my strength score,
All right.
which is a minus 5. Wait,
No,
it's
score, not modifier.
modifier.
Not score, not modifier,
Oh,
score.
so
It's the
20.
score. Then
So
you take
minus 20.
37 damage.
Nice!
And as she
37.
turns to face you and says, "Looks like you're up next, sweetheart." The bullet goes straight through her eye, and she falls to the ground. And she only had 91 more hit points.
And that was my first attack. Out of 2.
Shoot her in the head while she's down! Finish her!
Stake her!
You
Stake her!
said it was high noon.
Yeah, no, Iovitas is not done.
Stake her! Stake her in the heart!
She is literally
damn
going
bitch.
to take her gun, walk right up to this awful lady,
You failed the hammer.
going to put the barrel of the rifle up to her forehead, I guess, just between her eyes, and take a shot at point blank, just with it up against her. She's dead
my
already, doesn't fucking
God.
matter.
Large spray of blood across the ground from that shot.
Iovitas is not a nice person in combat.
We fucking love to see it! They hate me, they knew what I do.
Combat's not over yet. We still have Sana on the ground, Iovitas.
Yes, and then I'm going to move to Sana, and I have 2 potions of healing. I'm gonna use one on him if I
Well,
can.
he has to roll a death save first. Sana,
Okay.
a death save, if you'd be so kind.
Where's that button on the thing?
I don't think
Is
it has
this
one. Just roll a d20.
Oh! That's not what I meant to do.
Bro
Roll your
killed him.
dice.
Bro
Roll
killed
your
himself.
actual dice, because if you get a nat 1 through Founder, you die.
Help me. I did the little skull by accident.
It's fine. Just roll a
I'm not
d20.
dead.
It's fine. I got it. Roll a d20. I got it. Just roll that d20.
Hey, you guys are gonna laugh? Hey, you guys
Why?
gonna laugh?
Why?
There's no way. There's no way,
14,
George.
like Final Fantasy 14.
All right. In
Kill
that
yourself.
case, by the
Killing him.
time you all get a second here, well, first we'll let Mori do her thing, but roll the potion as well, Iovitas. But combat is officially over now. By the time y'all get there,
Yeah, and Iovitas is gonna look over at Mori and just nod, like a grim, just like, "Yep, you may."
What are you doing?
No.
Both of us got that? Let's go high five.
You gain 31 health, Sana.
Do I wake up in your arms?
No, but you do wake up with me covered in blood,
Why is
standing over you,
Let me-
or kneeling over you. Oh, you disappeared! Okay.
It seems you do care about me.
She wordlessly drops the empty potion bottle on you and turns back to the corpse.
Why didn't you let me die? Isn't that
Because
what
you're
you
an
wanted?
asset.
I'm gonna lay on hands myself.
I'll say as she goes down, her armor disenchants.
Loot her! Take her shit!
I plan to take her body.
I will also remind you, you guys are standing on a minefield.
Yes, there are bombs.
You do see
Once they see
in
their leader's gone.
in the tunnels, you would hear, "Callisto's down! Blow it!"
Yeah, we gotta get out. So as soon as we're up, and as everything. We're going. I will whistle to call down Astorius, try to get as many of us up as we can, and just fly out.
Okay. Let me move y'all to this map. Right over the quarry. At this point, you see plane splitters hovering. It's starting to hover above the quarry. You all in an instant, other than you were flying, you watch as your force and instant are being teleported up to back to the citadel. And you watch as part of the quarry begins to explode, just as planes are beginning to bombard with large lances of arcane missiles and balls of fire to the ground below.
What is the fate of them?
And as you get back on board and disembark, begin to relax, one of your officers walks up to you. One of your just officers walks up and goes, "Don't want to bother you soon after your operation, Commandant, but I've been informed you're running out of time. The second administration meeting is a little over a week. You'll need to head on back. We'll take it from here. We'll continue scanning around the area. Just make your way to the transport gate within the Citadel, and we'll get you back."
God's damn second meeting. She gives a grateful nod to the officers, says, "Please do not engage while I'm gone. Do everything you can to scout their movements. They know that we are around. They will ambush if we are on the ground. Scout where they're going. Scout the tunnels if you can. Note any entrances, exits. We will deal with it when I come back."
As you drop off the body of Callisto with a thud on the ground, they kind of haul it off. Mori and Sana, you are also, after a bit of a few minutes of getting to relax, are also informed of the same situation and guided to the transport gate aboard the Citadel to head back to the core for this second meeting.
Can I make sure before I go that Felix is with us, or can
Yes,
I
of
give him a
course.
potion?
You stop by the medical
anything?
ward. He is still unconscious, but his wounds have mostly been healed over this point with whatever they have in the med bay. They do inform
Okay.
he just woke up a little bit ago. He was fine, injured but fine, and will be up and running in a matter of hours. And he passed on a message saying, "Good luck with the meeting. He's got it."
Thank the gods. She seems a little some tension leaves her shoulders at the knowledge that he's okay. She breathes out and says, "When he wakes up, let him know. Just tell him I'm glad he's okay." And then we'll head out.
All right, Ishmael will come to Sana and Mori, then pastime. Astorius goes to you before we get to that. Astorius goes to you. Ionis and goes, "I will remain here, of course. I will make sure Felix stays safe. Will you be safe?
Thank you.
Will you be okay?"
I will be. I was worried about you. They set that trap for you. Did you know that?
I did not. But I trusted you
They
instantly.
did.
They know of me.
I don't know how. I was on your back and then I was on the floor.
There was a disturbance in time. I could feel it, but I could not react.
You stay safe, okay? I'll be back soon after the meeting, but please don't go engaging anyone. Just make sure everyone here is okay.
Of course. I am the Commandant now.
You are! Very good. She reaches up with a smile to rub the scales on his neck and says, "You're the Commandant."
We will curl up back on this area and relax. Sana and Mori Ishmael walks up to you and goes, "Are you ready to head on back? I've got a bunch of notes to, I guess, showcase eventually." "You okay, Sana? You look a little beat up. I mean, the wounds say
How did they
otherwise."
know
Know what?
how to find us? How do they know? But they jammed us, didn't they?
From what I heard when I was helping get things up and running again, it seemed as though there was some interference in our systems.
Interference in our systems.
It seems so, yes. There was our magic was dampened for a moment.
I hate to do this in public. I request a private meeting.
But we're already at the gate, son. We can't just delay the transport. They're waiting on us.
1 minute.
He looks to
You
Mori.
need to know this.
He looks over to you, Mori, to gauge your opinion on the situation. I have no problem, but it's up to the commandant and...
No. You, Mori, and Aya. And me.
At this point, Io, you would arrive as Mori's giving her response. And we'll see what Mori says first. Sana wants to have a private discussion with you, Ishmael, and Iobatis before you guys head back to the core.
So anyway, fuck the Irish, right, guys?
Yeah.
No, what? No!
I guess.
Hey,
Why
you
is-
just pepper bombed the Irish.
Well,
you can't talk.
Ishmael will hand you a potion. He is one of the tech geeks on board, so he will hand you a potion from his little satchel. I'll just roll 8d4 plus 4 plus 8 because I'm funny. Ishmael look to you, Sana, and go, "Oh, I know. I'm dumb. I'm stupid." No, that's right. That's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm feeling. Yeah, you get 27 points, Mori. And you would arrive at this point as Mori is saying she needs a potion because she's bleeding, and they all. It's a bit of a tense situation on the transport gate.
Yeah. Iovatis is gonna walk up and place a comforting hand on Mori's shoulder, at least what she intends to be. Gives a little squeeze, nods, and says, "What's happening here? We're supposed to go to that damn meeting."
I request a brief private meeting.
What, with
The
me?
3 of you.
The 3 of us.
Yes.
Is this important, Sana?
Very.
Can I tell he's being serious?
It's up to you, George.
Yes.
Oh, then you...
Yes.
Sure. Brief. Make it brief. Let's go.
Thank you.
Gonna boop boop boo off to a room or something.
Whoa, look at that private room just around
Yeah,
the
you
corner
guys
there,
walk-
guys.
You guys leave the transport gate, go to a private room off the side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As we enter the room, I'm gonna close it behind us and lock it. And then... Can I cast... Do I have second level spells? Have we had an hour since we've returned?
No, this is within minutes of you returning.
I don't think I can cast... Oh, no, wait, I do have second level spell slots. Right? No.
It will say on your sheet.
No, I do. Okay. I'm gonna cast Zone of Truth underneath myself.
Oh. Okay, Sana.
And... When I led 150,000 soldiers to their death, it wasn't just because I was ambushed. It was because someone on the High Council leaked information. They set me up to die. My people to die. And me as the fall guy.
What?
I don't know why. I've been trying to figure it out. But there's people, at least one, on the council that killed those people. Not me. I was betrayed, as I've been called. I'm afraid they're doing the same thing against you.
You're telling...
to have ambushed us today and jam us. And they knew to target you.
I'm the Commandant. There's not many people who ride a dragon.
They knew you by name, and they knew how to get you off.
There is that, yes. I'm a little concerned about what happened there. Astorius doesn't even know. I assume we will talk about that at the meeting. I do not know what happened there. Astorius says there was a disturbance in time. But someone on the High Council.
Enough.
Excuse me?
Enough.
You expect...
Do you see what I'm standing in? Do you think I can lie right now?
Oh, no, I'm sure you... believe what you're saying? You expect me to believe that the man who trained me, took me under his wing, is trying to get me killed?
Not you killed. All your soldiers.
Why would... Why?
I don't know. I don't know why he did it to me either. My only guess at the time was to let you rise up in power. But that's stupid. You can rise up in power whether or not I'm there. It doesn't make sense. I don't know why. But I know I don't want to see any people that I care for ever die again.
Iotis looks incredulous and kind of like she cannot believe what she's hearing right now. There's like one of those smiles that's like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. She looks around, she looks at the spell. Well, since you have this spell up, I'm sure that you do believe that. Like I said, that you wouldn't be able to say it if you didn't. I call him father. You know that, right? He wouldn't. He would never do anything to hurt me.
Would he? Can you say that for certain?
I can say that with absolute certainty.
Then stand in the zone of truth and say it. Look me in the eyes. Look Maury. Look all of us in the eyes. And say it.
Sure, fine. Iotis strides into the zone of truth, turns, looks at you, makes a grand gesture, and says, Lanoth would never do anything to hurt me.
Did you willingly fail the save?
Sure, I'll willingly fail to save to say that because she believes that to be true.
I look disappointed.
I think you will need a bit of time away from the core for a bit. I can have them postpone the meeting for at least 3 days. Maybe stay on Planesplitter, relax. Come back. I mean, we still have a week and a half, so take the half week off.
We only have 6 months here, Ishmael.
The meeting will happen in a week and a half regardless, whether you're there or not. It would just be an early vacation.
Meeting will happen in a week and a half regardless, but we can't really afford time off.
Then stay and plan a bit here before you leave. If you're concerned about... Look, son, if you're concerned about us being ambushed and failing, spend more time prepping your defenses on Planesplitter. I'll go back and let everyone at the assembly know.
Sana, why are you bringing this up now?
So I don't want you to step in the meeting and get played with like I did.
What, do you think we're going to go back to a meeting amidst the entire council, the assembly, and that they're going to arrest me?
No, not yet. But they'll keep manipulating you into doing exactly the things I did, setting me up for failure this way they... You know what I mean. I want for this to not happen to you. To all of us.
It won't, son. You're overreacting. It won't.
Am I? For a year and a half, I was imprisoned in a foreign country, in a hole in the ground. And the moment I stepped back on, I was put in another hole, but this time with torture. And every time I step out, hallway, to the meeting room, into a fucking
Cutting out a lot.
You know what I get? The worst pain of all. The stares of people I love, yet they hate me. For something I didn't do.
Then prove it. You heard Lenneth at the party.
I'm trying. It's not easy.
Okay, then as a wise and intelligent truth seeker, I highly recommend the three of you stay here and plan more for this Aegis conflict. You'll take your minds off of the administration for the time being. Might I do some bonding again to get us all on friendly terms? I'll back tell Zephyr and Morpheus you're coming back in 3 days.
Can you have them come here?
They're not military personnel. They cannot come here without ministry allowance.
What's the IO?
Why would we bring them into harm's way?
Are you saying they can be harmed in this plane splitter?
This is enemy territory that we're floating above.
Fine.
Okay, look, things are tense. That attack in the quarry was rough. Absolutely, it was a terrible thing. But we have intel now. We know what they're capable of. You killed a pretty strong-looking person, from what the reports say.
Right, I had a question about that actually. Do we have the capability to question her post-death?
I mean, at the Institute we do. Truth Seeker Institute.
Wonderful. Then we'll bring her body with us.
Alright. In that case, I guess...
But if your professional opinion as a truth seeker is that we should take an extra break here, I will take your advice.
Wonderful. I think you need a bit more time to plan. It'll relax your mind while you're away. I'll take the body to the Truth Seeker Institute. You can send me any questions you want to ask, and I will relay answers to you. But also, as not a Truth Seeker, but as a friend of all of you in here, try and, I don't know, think of our victory at the end, rather than our downfalls right now. Because we will win. This was a minor setback, but the reports say you took out more of them than they did us, so one small step.
Okay.
I will leave a few of my
Thank you,
beetles
Ishmael.
around to, if you need to reach me, or if you need more scouting done. I'll leave about 100 beetles around. I made some more in my downtime.
Thank you, Ishmael.
Alright. Patching the shoulder
Travel
sauna.
safely.
It's instantaneous. I just hope I don't get the motion sick. It's
Yeah,
disorienting sometimes. Going from floating to the flat ground.
Right.
Goes in for like a forearm clasp. I'm on. Bring it in.
I will definitely forearm clasp him.
Patching the shoulder. Goes to use the same to use Sana, to use Womori. 3 days.
I hesitate.
Sana?
Are they okay with it?
I look to Io and Mori.
Okay, with what?
With what?
Wait, this is an embrace, right? I'm not
Yeah.
misunderstanding. With, I gesture to like, even like, minuscule skin contact.
Yes,
Sana,
you're fine.
You're like my oldest friends. You're fine, man.
I'll very hesitantly go and join them.
I'll see you soon. Plan. Take your mind off of politics and just be a soldier. That's what you are. Tough mind. Weak. No, wait. Tough body. Less than adequate mind compared to me. I'm just saying. I did so to say it. He smiles.
Wow, she says, kind of playfully, but also clearly tired. Like it just had a fucking battle.
3 days. I'll see you then. And can you have one of your people bring the body of that big lady? I'm not very strong.
Of course.
He will exit the room. And we jump now, before we end in the near future, we jump now over to those in the city. Sorry for the delay,
In the
everyone.
city.
It has been 2.5 weeks
In the core.
since the last administration meeting. You still have a little over 1 week left before the next one. You've been cooped up in the assembly spire during any moment not dedicated to you being off duty. The workload is endless. Documents that the other administration sectors are too busy to overlook are brought to you. Budget approvals, deployment requests, resource allocation, and city improvements, you name it. And it's probably graced your eyes at least once. Today is no different. The sun has begun its descent from its apex in the sky, and now an orange glow filters through the glass, giving the room an earthly glow. In this focused flow state of work, adjunct mind links with your psyche. And you would know at this point in time that you were told, I will say in hindsight, not hindsight, but in the narrative, Ishmael would have returned with a body of some random lady in like a almost like a body bag for the most part, being escorted by a few enforcers that were from his deployment. He would have told you all that the rest will be coming back in 3 days, and he's gonna go try and get this body secured so it can be questioned. And he would have been gone for at least a day and a half doing that, and then he would have come back and been with you all for the next day and a half, filling between the True Seeker Institute and the Assembly Spire. But today, Adjunct Mind look at your psyche while Ishmael is out. Both you and Morpheer. Zephyr. Let me take some more.
No water.
There appears to be a considerable amount of buzz within the arcane matrix. A large number of consciousness are reacting to something big. I recommend staying linked with myself for any changes. It may degrade your work performance, but something major is occurring in the upper echelon of the Truth Seekers.
The upper echelon of the Truth Seekers.
Correct. I am monitoring. Please stand by.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Seems big, Morpheer.
Huh. The Truth Seekers get riled up. That must be something.
The sun sets further, and darkness cascades into the room like a slowly encroaching wave. I'll put you all back on the. I'll put you all in the seat back actually now.
Uh-oh.
I got y'all with the tree. Oh, on
Yeah,
it.
so everybody,
We're all here.
everyone will be here. Everyone will be here soon.
Hold on, I'm gonna.
But yeah, darkness cascades into the room like a slowly encroaching wave. The sunlight barely cresting over the horizon. Adjunct Mind is still present even hours after the first connection, and you've been slowly receiving updates. These updates, of course, pertain to... Well, you're not entirely sure at first. You were told something fell from the sky. A comet, but it didn't burn up. That there was a massive crater on a continent to the east. The Truth Seekers and the Ministry have been scrambling to allocate resources and execute a reconnaissance and recovery operation. They found something in the crater. The last update was nearly 4 hours ago. A simple yet direct statement. They've been recovered. Then silence from Adjunct Mind, nothing since then. Adjunct Mind still lingers in your conscience, but they have not spoken.
Unsettling.
You two are free to converse. As you would know today, at some point today, your associates would return. But the two of you are free to converse.
This is way post Red Star as well, right?
This is roughly almost 3 days after that moment.
More fear.
Yes.
Would you like some water? A little cup of water dances over to your desk.
Well, that would be great. Thank you.
Do you get the feeling something bad's gonna happen?
Well, I for one don't feel like anything necessarily good or bad ever really happens. Things just tend to happen, Zephyr.
Yeah, but like... these things going on have been really crazy. Do you think, like, lots of people are gonna die soon?
There's always the chance. I mean, there is the conflict out east and then within the other planes. Although here, I don't think that it's a high chance that it would happen, but there is still a possibility.
Guess you're right. This is why I appreciate your wisdom, old friend.
Yeah. They said that the comet hit out east.
It landed in a continent to the east, not anywhere.
Oh,
near
in a continent.
Yeah, not anywhere near the core.
Oh.
It landed hundreds of feet, thousands of miles away.
In a continent to the east.
Oh. More fear. He's gonna go up to the top of the spire and look out around the core.
Everything is pretty lax. Nothing much is happening. It is a quiet night.
And nothing seems to be going on towards the Truth Seeker Institute.
It's a lot. I mean, you do see a lot more activity in there, like movement back and forth. It's not the closest to you, but it's a very tall building, so you do see a lot more lights are on than normal on the interior of it. And it's definitely exceptionally active.
And the mine thing, the adjunct mine, was that what it's called? I already forgot. Yeah, okay. It just said there was just a lot more stuff going on over the True Seeker Institute.
Yep, they've been. Something happened. They recovered something from the crater.
Zephyr,
Yes?
what do you know about what lies out beyond?
In which direction? Or do you mean like internally? Emotionally? Like astrally?
Astrally. Essentially, what do you think they could have possibly found within that comet?
I can't say for sure. But whatever it is, for the truth seekers and the ministry to be up in canups about it, it must be something strong, I'd say. I don't think it's just a normal comet. Or meteor.
Oh, that sweet comet was white. That's what Gabe said originally.
Oh, white. Thank you.
Gabe,
Yes.
Morpheus gonna try and meditate with on his astral self. Does he feel like possibly any sort of pull towards this piece of comet or anything, or whatever the True Seekers brought to them?
Only charisma, please.
Charisma? That's my worst stat. Saving throw check.
Check.
Just a flat check. Look.
Nice.
Ooh. There is
Like
no
that.
pull towards the east. But the astral plane seems a bit brighter. Looks like there's a light there.
And does it seem like it's coming like towards the direction of the True Seeker Institute, or?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Secondly, I'm going to traverse into the ethereal plane and see if there's something different about there.
Same thing. There's a light in the ethereal plane from the True Seeker Institute.
Okay. Third thing. Is it normal for people of different, what do we call them, factions to go to their areas?
What's the question?
Like, would it be normal for like, Warfare as a part of the assembly to go to the True Seekers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Also, Ishmael goes there.
He also is a truth seeker himself.
Yeah.
But he does. That is true. You can go there. You can't
Okay.
work there because that's not your area. But you can.
Well, yeah.
We're allowed to visit. We have visitation hours.
Yeah, pretty much.
Zephyr.
Yes, my friend?
Whatever. Well, I can only assume, not for certain, but possibly whatever the True Seekers have possibly found, it is affecting the planes. It's different. I'm thinking about going over there and seeing if possibly help see what all the fuss is about. Would you care to join?
Zephyr looks at all of their paperwork. And all of the paperwork he's turned into paper airplanes. And then stands up and looks at Morpheus. Can we get burgers on the way out?
Someone didn't
My treat.
Thank you.
You can fly, right?
Yes, I can also make you fly if you need. I know you can fly with your eagle.
I was about
It's
to say,
okay.
I fly fast.
I can just bird fly.
Okay. Yeah. It's
Whee!
going all the way down to the spire. Well, no, we can teleport to places, can't we?
We can.
Just teleport there. Don't waste a flight.
I have this nifty-difty teleportation circle right downstairs we can use.
That doesn't consume a thing for you.
No, it does.
Ah, well, yeah. Let's use it. Oh, well, let's use it. Yeah.
Alright, you guys teleport to the Truth Seeker Institute and arrive there and are greeted by a number of the specialized Truth Seeker enforcers. Can we assist you today?
Evening. Myself and my friend here, Zephyr, we're from the Adjunct Assembly. We're here to see if we can offer any assistance to recent events.
Zephyr waves over her shoulder. Hi.
Events in what regard?
Events per the comet that seemed to have crash landed off to the east, and the object the True Seekers have found.
They look to one another and go, I'm afraid, as ordained by Voice of Oradnus, we can't discuss that.
By who?
But did you say Zephyr like pats Morpheer on the shoulder and telepathically says, "That's not good."
Well, who they say that they said they couldn't talk about it?
The Voice of Oradnus.
The Voice of Oradnus.
It is the boss of all the arcane consciousness. It is the smartest non-living thing in Oradnus.
Oh. And they said they just can discuss it?
They cannot. Which is a nice way of saying you probably shouldn't ask anymore.
That's essentially like the upper brass saying, "You're not allowed to talk about that."
I guess for reference, you weren't in the mini-series or the one-shot day. Voice of Oradnus is the potentate's direct arcane consciousness. They work directly into the potentate. That is. If you guys have an adjunct mind, they have Voice of Oradnus.
God himself said, "Don't talk about this."
Well, he'll turn back to the guardsman and say, "Well, I see. Well, if you could at least let someone inside know that whatever they found, it is affecting different planes. I, for one, being able to tap into the astral and ethereal. If any of the truth seekers need aid, tell them to possibly come find me. I'm sure they'll find it easy to contact me."
We shall be sure to do that. Thank you again, and we apologize for the inconvenience.
Of course.
Thank you so much. If you need us, contact the Adjunct Assembly. You know what that said, right? You know about us?
Oh, yes, of course.
Cool, great, wonderful.
Have a wonderful day. And they activate the teleport pad for you to use the end to head on back.
Before we head...
Oh, sorry.
Well,
Now you can do something. You have a few moments. It is a
I can teleport it again too. Look.
You wanna walk back, Zephyr?
We could walk back and get paninis.
I do owe you those burgers.
Oh, but now I really want a panini.
Paninis it is.
Yeah.
Us walking away, when we're like kind of pretty much just out of sight of those guardsmen, I will tap into the ethereal plane again to see if there is any difference with me being closer to the source.
It is like a blinding sun.
Oh,
Is inside
Oh.
the True Seeker Institute.
Jesus Christ! I'm gonna come out of the ethereal plane because that bitch is bright.
Does Morpheer like blink his eyes like that too? Like, oh
Yes.
flashbang.
He takes a second. You kind of like while we're walking, like as you continue walking forward, like you'll look left and he's suddenly not there for a few seconds, and then he kind of you see how like fucking Toby in Naruto just comes out of nowhere with Kamui. It's practically that. Morpheus just suddenly there again, and he just stops walking and is just blinking. I was like, whoa.
Oh, you okay, my friend? Did you see something?
See something, it would be an understatement. Let's just say the thing that the True Seekers found is very, very bright within the ethereal plane. Practically almost blinded me.
That's not a good sign. I'm sure they have their reasons, right?
Sure. But anyway, off to get those paninis.
Paninis it is. I know just the spot.
Lead the way, lead the way.
Flap, 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 flap.
I'll say you guys get your paninis and make your way back to the Adjunct Spire. But of course, by the time has passed since then, and as you arrive back, I mean, you weren't in any rush. You took your time to get back. Roughly like 4 hours or so have passed, and as you get back into the top of the spire, Adjunct Mind does connect you again. As there's a strong connection back to the source of your, where your consciousness is kind of rooted in. I have more information regarding the situation while you were away.
Oh. What's the
Please,
update?
go on.
What the Truth Seekers found was someone. They found someone. Someone fell from the stars. And they're calling them the Night of Celestial Bodies. I'm still trying to decipher all the information I've received. The individual is asleep, unresponsive, and being kept in the Truth Seeker Institute. However, I have since been able to gather information. The Arcane Mage has gone to high alert. Voice of Oradnus ordered for none to investigate further. Record keeper and bookmark of the archive has also been cut off temporarily from accessing records pertaining to this individual. I apologize, but I have no additional information.
Wait.
Oh.
Does this coincide with when all of the arcane consciousness went offline for a little bit and we had to talk through just a little tiny one?
Mm-mm.
What?
Okay,
That was near. That was during the last days.
Okay.
Game.
Yes.
Long shot, but by Morphin knowing the two planes and having studied them, does this found figure kind of remind him of anything that he may have seen before?
Roll
Or
me
read about?
religion, please.
Religion.
Can I give him Bardic Inspiration?
Yes, you
Oh,
can.
it almost landed on the net.
I don't think it matters.
Nothing of your recollection is similar to this. And as the two of you are pondering, Ishmael does return. Big news!
Oh!
First! Oh, what? Something too from you guys?
Well, probably a few things.
Okay, we'll pause there. I've got
maybe-
something big first. Unless yours is bigger.
Go ahead.
But no, wait. I'm very excited. Sorry. I've done
We
it.
got you a panini.
Oh, thank you. He takes a panini. I've made it. He takes a bite. I've made the breakthrough in my work. He places hands on the table, and magic floods into it. It glows. It breaks the image of mechanical pieces, humanoid bodies, detailed schematics, and a plethora of research notes. I call them mechanoids. After the proof of concept with the ward forged, I knew we could go further. These mechanoids are the future of automatons. They are capable of harnessing an arcane consciousness, which will boost their efficiency more than 500% compared to anything that came before them. They cannot handle any concepts that we've mastered yet, but they are far more physically powerful than the average Gears tuber on the baseline. I'm going to present this breakthrough at the next meeting in a week. I believe these are the next steps for almost every field of study imaginable. This could be the first bridge into this new age we're working on. He paused to inhale and looked at you all. Now, I'll tell you what you are thinking about or saying or discussing.
Zephyr will pat him on the shoulder and do a giddy little jump. Oh, congratulations!
Thank you. Does it go
Did you hear that, Morphia? He's bringing in the new age.
We're all doing it together, but this is just from one field of study that has already happened. This is a breakthrough right here.
Yes. A wonderful breakthrough.
The ministry and all will be quite amazed once they hear about this news.
But what did you find?
I'm not sure, but have you been connected to the mind recently?
Adjunct Mind, yes.
So you've heard about the fallen...
The man.
Oh!
Yes.
Oh, that. No, I didn't hear that from Adjunct Assembly, or from Adjunct Mind. I was at the Institute until recently.
So, you were there?
Oh, I was a bit more than there. But I see that Adjunct Mind has filled you in on the second reason I came here, actually.
Oh.
That second reason being?
Well, you said a man, so you do know a person fell from the stars and crashed into the plane, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. So first of all, I assume you know they haven't awoken. what I assume you don't know is that they had with them some sort of artifact, like a goblet or a chalice or something similar. It has like these gemstones, 4 of them. They harbor like this unknown arcane signature that is being deciphered and analyzed right now. And also, they're wearing this like alien but advanced armor. It's from what like-minded individuals gather, it is almost similar or equal in a way to what our Ascended Core wears.
Oh.
It's pretty crazy shit. And as you probably have assumed, the Truth Seekers have staked their claim on this individual for research purposes, and currently a Chaos team is taking full authority of the situation, the study.
Who?
From the...
I'm trying to picture what which NPC is it? Which one was that?
Bing.
Who's that?
Oh, okay. It wasn't the douchebag cat. All right.
Oh, you mean...
Oh, okay.
Bing!
Ah!
Yeah, Axon.
No, Kale was the other rising star of a different field.
Okay. Well.
No.
Well, I hope they know what they're doing. Things tending from other planes can get quite complex and can lead to... The fuck? Oh, that was the music. It started making weird sounds.
If the Truth Seekers don't know, then no one knows, to be honest. So if they don't know what they're doing, then we're all pretty screwed. Me included, because I'm a Truth Seeker.
Which I'm sure they're doing wonderful at their job, right? Right?
I don't know. I don't have jurisdiction there anymore. It's a Chaos team. I saw when they began to do the examination, or not examination, but I was there when they were discussing what they had found, and then they really tightened up security after that. I'm told the voice of Oradnus is involved or something.
It is indeed. Me and Zephyr had went by there, was offering some assistance if need be, due to my connection to the astral and ethereal plane. As it, whatever that man or whatever he had with him, it taps into those.
Oh. That's...
Yes.
Huh.
Morphia, to describe it, it was baffling the way that you described it earlier.
Well, I could hardly see anything but just the sheer radiant light protruding from it. I can whichever plane I'm in, I can tell its exact location from the source as it'll get brighter, but that's about all I can tell from there.
Is that new news to you as well, Ishmael?
I can't see into any of those planes, but he gives off a lot of radiant energy. That might be it.
Zephyr will clasp one of his hands into a fist and put it into his palm. Well, I'm sure the Truth Seekers have this completely handled now that Akale's team's on top of it.
I sure hope so. Anyways, back to work, I guess, huh?
Us.
And at this point, the air buzzes with static. Lightning arcs from the floor to the ceiling in the far corner of the room. The transport gate, usually flush to the ground, rises and catches the energy. It arcs between the pylons and then a rift opens. And just as quickly as it opens, it closes in a flash and pulse of energy. As Sana, Mori, and Iopis return from the front lines. And that's for tonight's session.
Oh my god, I have to describe the room though, because Zephyr is a little weird when all his friends are gone. He makes these little, you know how on Castaway, the little ball that had the face on it, the little volleyball?
Yeah.
Zephyr makes several of those, and it's crudely drawn images of his friends' faces, and he has them dance around the office with animate objects all day.
I would have gone longer, but it is 12:30. We've gone for 3.5 hours. I don't want to keep you much longer than that.
Ooh, marathon session. 4 in the.
Let's just say if we're
The
all
most-
good, we keep going.
The most I can do is one. If you want to take a
Alright.
quick break, we take a quick break. 'Cause I gotta go to the bathroom.
Come on, Gabe. This is where I was gonna come in.
Oh, you're right. My bad. But if y'all want to keep going, we can keep going.